Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Day 15. Let's go, boys. So much news. So much news. What's up, G? What is up, G? Dude, massive progress last night. Massive progress last night. I forgot my coffee. All right, it's water only on this stream today. Wow. Wow. We have a lot of news to get into, first of all. AI, whoa, that is a cluttered desktop. I just got a heart attack. We got a lot of energy today, Tuesday, April 18th. We got so much to crack into. We got so much building in the background. We got 4 windows that were just slogging along before I even went live. They all kept on committing, so I just said, you know what, we're gonna do one at a time. We're gonna commit one at a time. This is how many markdown files I was banging out yesterday. Can't hear me over the music? There we go. We got to get in the background. Nice and chill, nice and chill. These are the markdown files. I was working on all of those. The public pages, the website, the redesign when people have an onboarding experience. We had blog journey. That's blogging my journey. It's reading through Obsidian what I've been doing, whether it was the actual files, the files that were changed, whether it was going through the actual YouTube transcripts, reading through that, the onboarding into a monthly challenge. That was totally cracked up yesterday. And then we have a coaching roadmap. All of these are brand new items. All of these are brand new items. Why? I was listening to Alex Finn. We'll get into some news. All of these tabs up here is wild news. Wild news. So let's get out of the main Discover page. Let's just go down the news really, really quick while this commits. All these need to be committed and put out live before I start going and asking AI, what do we, projects was in a huge build. Coaching is an area that we're adding into the members area along with Streaks. Streaks is an app, I think I have it on my phone, where you essentially have habits, because this is a high IQ outfit. We don't do low IQ. So Streaks is this. You essentially have what you want to do for the day, and it's got like, it's free too. So you keep tabs of what you do every single day. We have also challenges every single month. We have challenges, a gamification that says, hey, listen, we're going to have, if you do these 7 things, or if you do this each day for 7 days, you get 25% off next month. If you do it for 14, you get 50% off. If you do it for 21 days, you get 75% off. If you do it for 30 straight days, if you do the challenge for 30, add in a comment, making a video, whatever, you get the whole month. You get all of next month, and it just goes on a cyclical. Then we added in, obviously, the projects. That's how we're gonna make our money. That's gonna make our money. I also cut down on the iCharles a lot. So that's the projects. This is the website that was absolute trash. I uncommitted everything. We went back to a basic website. It's very basic, nothing crazy, nothing, and then we're gonna build it from here. We took away the news. The news was just complete terrible. Obviously, this was in the middle of going through commits before I stopped it. We got the triathlon, upcoming races. This is a live feed of all of my workouts that I've been doing. You obviously have the faith component. Look at this, very nice, clean. This is from your boy. I found a gap in the AI where no product exists that fixes the issue I found. I found a gap in AI where no product exists. The issue being, for good outputs, you want to know technical specs and terminology, working on something that fixes that. I trust that I know what you're talking about. But this is the clean look. This is a clean website. This is something I could build upon. This obviously goes live to the video right there. Whenever I'm live, that goes live to the video. The dark light obviously is completely broken. And then you go to the community, I'm already logged in. Dude, the speed of this thing is fantastic. It looks amazing. Obviously the menu could scroll as well, but I put in this new style up here. Obviously, since I haven't written a post yet, this is up here right now. Let's just get into some news before we start building, by the way. No, we have companies that are just screaming ahead with evaluations of raising monies. The guy that pretty much started DeepMind, he just raised $1 billion. Like, I don't know. See, there you go. My boy just leveled up. He just leveled up. Did you level up past me? Are you now past me? All right, let's get into the news real quick. Everyone is raising money. So this guy, MIT graduate, you got all the big boys, Nexus, Y Combinator, Amplify Partners. So this guy, essentially, everyone is raising money, and you have 3 massive companies that are about to go public. Number 1 is XAI, Elon Musk. OpenAI, Sam Altman. Sam Altman, by the way, in one of these news stories, did not. Oh, by the way, do you think we're actually going to go to Mars? Oh, can we even get to Mars? Come on. $7 trillion. So this valuation, $7 trillion, is to put 1 million inhabitants on Mars. Can we even get there? I don't know. That's up to you. But that valuation with OpenAI and then Anthropic is actually taking more market share. I don't know. OpenAI didn't meet its, and this is, by the way, nuclear is the way. Nuclear is the only way. Someone was coming up with some other way, which is smart, I guess, but nuclear is the only way. We're not burning coal. Solar sucks. Gas stinks. Obviously, some people still use natural gas. I guess that's good. But explosions, whatever. Nuclear is the only way. JP Morgan comes out and says humanoid robotics has hit an inflection point. It is now transitioning from concept validation to scaled deployment. Do you understand? Okay, Oracle just laid off in an email. Today's your last working day. We'll go over that in a second. They laid off $20,000 to $30,000 across multiple countries. They have 130,000 still in their workforce. I am telling you right now, if these boys start going into robotics, building, manufacturing, and then we start scaling it to people, like service, like you're never gonna have fights at McDonald's because the people behind the counter are not gonna fight you. I'll give you an example. Some guy came in with an attitude into Penn Station because his train was delayed going to Long Island. Then 2 people behind the counter go, "Sir, why are you yelling?" Okay, that is not the response to somebody who's pissed off. Okay, somebody's pissed off. You don't go, "Why are you yelling?" Your answer is, "Okay, I understand that you're angry that and the guy had something wrong with him too." Like you can tell something was wrong with them. You don't answer with that. I was like, you don't answer that like that. And they looked at me like I was crazy. Oh, no. We're gonna replace you with robots. We're gonna save so much money. They never go tired. They never miss a day because it's snowing out. I don't like it, but it's what the powers that be are gonna be doing. All right, Microsoft blames Russian hackers. Look at this. This is going to be news on every single Fortune 500 company. So they just patched something February 26th. Listen to this. February 26th, they patched something. This incomplete security patch enabled attackers to steal user credentials without any interaction from victims. You don't need to phish a victim for one person. You phish the whole company. And then you get millions of credentials. This is why I don't trust any of these companies. This is going to continuously happen. This is why I don't want my stuff on Google's AWS, Oracle, NVIDIA. I don't want my stuff on your servers. I'm sorry. That's why I'm on Win 10, baby. All right, let's close out of that. Okay, let's see. Did we commit? All right, pausing here, parallel commit. There we go. This is committed. Remaining priorities. Okay, so we're calling it right there. We're gonna stop you. We're gonna have this commit. What I don't like is you can't close out the top window. The top left window is always open. That's a weird bug. Alex Finn has officially went on the bandwagon of OpenAI 5.5 is better than Opus. Based on Friday and yesterday's wins, it was impossible. It is really hard for me to go to OpenAI and start using ChatGPT because their design, yeah, maybe the coding is good, maybe it's more intelligent, but there's two things that I didn't like. It was so wordy in its reply, there was no personality, and the design was brutal. It was like brutalistic. It was like Russian 1950s communist. Okay, so this is a big one. We'll let this guy finish. We'll let that guy finish, and then we're gonna bang out. We have so many markdown files that we need to make sure we're in order. I just went banana hammocks yesterday. That's what I did. I just went crazy. Anthropic is on the way out. You think Anthropic is on the way out? Man, I don't know. The thing is, and look at this article. Look at this article. Tell me that Anthropic's on the way out. Look at this article, okay? Whether it's true or not, I have no idea because nobody's public. But if you literally read this one paragraph, the missed targets arrived. So they missed their targets. And to be honest, I think OpenAI is doing too much when their base wants coding. I guess some want images, but coding is codex for developers closed for sucking money out of vibe coders. Yeah, that is true. They do a very good job at sucking it out of me. So explain to me, Anthropic captured roughly 40% of enterprise AI spending by early 2026, up from 12%. They're almost at, this is their bread and butter right here. They dropped from 50% to 20. I don't know who everyone else is. Are they using Gemini or NVIDIA? But they're all gonna be making their own. And then here we go. Fusion, is fusion and nuclear gonna be powering the grid? I freaking hope so. It's clean. Just the gas companies have such, it's like healthcare in the United States. Healthcare is sick care. You make money off the people that go into the hospitals. It's not healthcare, it's sick care. They want people sick, they want people stupid, they want people on medications and everything like that. It's the same thing with gas companies. These companies, Shell, Exxon, they make so much money powering the world. The world runs on power, that's it. Real, Codex is insane, proper skills kinda meh at front end, but damn, the code depth understanding is crazy. Listen, I tuned into Alex Finn's, he did a side-by-side with Codex and Anthropic, and the one-shot prompts were not good for Codex. Like, yes, he was creating games and he was creating stuff that I'm not gonna use, but until I have something to move over to OpenAI and start an account, he said, when you do the $200 with Claude for front end or $100, $100. I could see that. So you're not spending just $200. I could see that. Once this guy is done, then we're gonna pop this in there. Larry Ellison, this is funny. So his son is buying Warner Brothers, okay? $40 billion. To back his son, David Ellison's acquisition of Warner Brothers Discovery has drawn fresh scrutiny as the tech billionaires mounting leverage. Dude, this guy, he knows too many people. Okay, first of all, $213 billion net worth. That's not like cash. That's stock. That's, you know, that's not cash. That's the thing, is you leverage too much. It's like anyone else that goes out of business. Obviously, Oracle's not going out of business, but he just calls up Zuck. He calls up one of his other buddies, and they'll give him the money. I think this is pretty wild that, first of all, they joined. Now one company is pretty much in charge of, what, 40%? This is interesting. I don't know anything about the White House Correspondents' Dinner. I know there's a bunch of stuff on X and everything else. This is the future. That's the future right there. Fake news tied to a real story. It is going to come to a point that is going to be impossible to know if it's fake news or not unless AI tells it's fake or not. And now we're relying on AI for truth. Do you want to get to that point? Do you want to get to that point where you're relying on AI for truth because your eyes are deceiving you? I'll tell it, a month ago, I was deceived on a cute Instagram reel that popped up in my discovery page. And then I go to the comments and they're like, AI slop. And I'm like, dude, I was duped. I thought it was a cute dog bouncing. It looked real. It looked real. The dog in a park. It's easy for the video to be real or fake because it was at a distance and it looked real and everything like that. But this is going to haunt real stories in the future. And that's what they want. Deception. We don't know what's true anymore. We don't know what actually happened. You have conflicting stories, what's real, what's not real. So that's going to be, here we go. Anthropic's on the way out. Anthropic's on the way out. Okay, so are the secondary markets really stupid? I think Anthropic's, I'm calling it now. OpenAI is on the way out. I think they're spending way too much money. I think OpenAI is Microsoft in 1990, and Anthropic is Apple. I'm calling it right now. Yeah, there you go. I just said that comparison. 1990s. You got a wizard who comes out of, well, he's got a lot of connections, so I wouldn't call him a wizard. And we'll talking about how'd you get your job? Here's someone right here. And then I looked her up, and the top article was, it's removed by the user. Look at the top Reddit, which, how did she climb the ladder so quickly? The woman is younger than me. She's 37, and you're the CEO of Xbox? She had no coding background or no development background. Yeah, it raised very interesting points, but let's continue with this. Secondary markets is where you have the smart people. And those are the people that are beholden to actually making sure things work. Those are not the top 50 companies. And here you go. The token cost has risen roughly $122 per share. That was last October to more than $1,000. That is wild. The token, the cost of the token, that is 733% in 7-8 months. Done. Here we go. We called it. All right, here we go. Finally, that landed. Now let's bang out. Now we got a lot. We got a lot going on. All right. Okay, so that all landed. I've committed so much in the last day. Let's go medium. How much is left in my... All right, that's fine. Resets at 44 minutes. We're not gonna reach that. All right, now let's plug in these markdown files. Let's go up here. I did a lot of markdown files and builds yesterday. They're all listed below. What I want you to do is read each file, come back in a succinct answer with the URL of each markdown file and tell me what is still relevant, what is still needed and prioritized from the top to the bottom in the order in which you would say is the priority that we focus on today. Projects, the website, coaching. Why? The guy Alex Finn had a super chat yesterday come in and it said, by the way, is the camera like cutting off my face? No. All right. He goes, how much do I get time with you? How do I get time with you? Alex Finn, I gotta say this. Obviously, once you read the file, read the code base where that file would actually be using. Edit the files with any discovery that is behind on the markdown files, and also tell me which ones I don't need to focus on. Right now, the public website at my personal space, or my personal website, the projects, the coaching with streaks, those are priorities right now. And then later on, we can defer the challenges and onboarding. Okay, so I did a really good onboarding yesterday. This is what I did. Onboarding is the biggest thing that is not focused on at most companies. Is it gonna read it? No, let's send that in. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, so onboarding is the biggest thing. And a user's journey is, so this is onboarding, okay? Onboarding. Once they're onboarded, they go to the community. They go to the community. They look around. They look around, and then they do one of two things. And they ask their question, is this for me, yes or no? That's it. There is no maybe. There is no maybe. This is the user journey of every single person, okay? I joined Figma. I looked around. I found one area. Okay, this is for me. I don't know anything else within Figma, but this one section late last year, wow. The design area, this is for me. I joined when Andrew Tate was first on the scene. I was like, what the hell is this? Cursed. All right. What the heck? What was it? Hustlers University. I was like, what is this? 5 years ago, whatever. I went in. I spent $50. I was in there for 5 minutes. I was like, can I get a refund from this? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. He was making, I think there's 40 or 50, or maybe he was up to 100,000. He was making like something million per month in that dumb area of copywriting. And I looked around, I was like, this is the dumbest thing that I can't believe people are in here. People were in there just to talk crap. That's really what it was. The chat room was just talking crap. I was like, this is low IQ individuals. You know, allegedly. So I left. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Let's add those back in. Let's move this over here. So onboarding is so my onboarding into the community is, what are your interests? Upload your profile picture. Then what do you do? Or no, there's like 4 questions. This is a high IQ outfit. I'm gonna add value. You check mark it. And then it goes into, this is your first post. Hi, how's it going? My name is blah, blah, blah. This is what I'm interested in, and blah, blah, blah. In other words, this is how I'm gonna add value to the community, and it'll say create first post. You press create, and that's their first post. Then on the right side, it has how to actually win for the day, win for the week, win for the month. How do I get 25% off next month? That is, because once you get someone to stick to, that is the guy who does the Bridge Mind, Brent Voice, whatever the heck. You know, like, I can't see myself ever joining that at all for one simple reason. I don't see the value as a user. I don't see the value as a user. Flowers to him that he's making $142,000 a year. I don't see the out for him. He has to continuously go live every single day like I'm going live, build a community in Discord, and put up 8 terminals and then talk about, you know, the different, you know, coding with GLM, coding with Codex, coding with Claude. Nothing against, you know, have your flowers, my man. But you have to say that here you go. All right, the personal website, design. Yes, the blog is gonna be essentially scraping my videos, onboarding, I agree with that. Backlog, polish only, already complete for public surfaces. That was that was the migration, okay. Yeah, I had to uncommit this slop at the end of the day. Let's do this. The camera is mirrored. I don't know what that means. Are you saying it's... Let's move this over here. All right, I agree. Let's copy. Let's put that into... All right, projects. Those are touching different areas too. This is the public website, this is the projects, and this is the coaching. So we could essentially launch all three. You got to see the streaks. It's like Boatenston.com for the projects. Someone's going to go to Boatenston.com. They're going to say, I want a CRM. I want a website. I want whatever. Okay. Oh, here's an example. Here is an example. Some guy, did I already go through it? Oh, I already went through it. I already clicked out of it. I think I did. This guy, oh, I clicked out of it. This guy built, he is on track to make $1 billion. And his whole thing revolves around plumbers, electricians, blue collar house, I'll give you an example. My mom needed an exterminator last year. There's a lot of national exterminators. They are all the exact same system, and you franchise out. It's like McDonald's, except McDonald's owns the real estate. That's how they make their money, and then they charge for that building to be. It's a brilliant concept, to be honest. It's stunningly unbelievable. You're land leasing it. That's what you're doing. Brilliant by, oh my gosh, what's his name? The founder of McDonald's? Gosh, I actually read founder of McDonald's. Ray Kroc, forgot about him. Oh yeah. They put the brothers, I forgot about that. The businessman Ray Kroc joined the company as a franchise agent. Oh man, that's funny. I actually read the book about that. So this guy is making $1 billion. Obviously, I'm not saying that, but I have been saying, be the person who builds the CRM for your town or your city cleaners. You live in Tennessee, you live in Auckland, you live in the UK. I design the CRM and the business behind the cleaners, the shoe people, the Italian restaurants, the grocery chain, whatever. Oh, you're using Salesforce and you're spending $7,000. You're using MailChimp, you're using Squarespace. You know what? I got it all in one. I built it. It's all in one. That's the future. You do it just for your town. And then you can even paperclip it. So the entire left side is this is my CRM for cleaners. This is a community of maybe the town baseball. I looked at my mom's town's website. It is brutal. It is brutal. I needed to find out when the town was meeting. I couldn't find it. It's 1 square mile. There's 1 street light. There's 3 churches, or one's an organization, 2 churches, 1 square mile. It's a tiny town. It's a tiny town I grew up in. Their website is so complicated. We don't need to be this complicated. Make better websites. The government they need to be crushed. They need to be crushed. Allegedly. Nothing behind that. And by crushed, I mean, take all the stuff out of the government, all the bloat out of the government. There is I would almost estimate it at 40%. You look at okay. If you go and look at your forecast, you'll realize they are years behind on actual processing and compute. It is catching up. Expect much more rate limits. Yeah, I can see that. I sent you a crazy new skill crafted in iCharles DMs. The camera's mirrored. Yeah, so the right mirror is not mirrored. The left one is mirrored. So raising left arm doesn't look. Got it. Well, I have absolutely no idea how to change that. I have no idea how to change that. If you can find that I have no idea how to change that. Maybe because it's on selfie mode. So I'm not looking directly at the camera. I'm looking at the screen that has the camera. It's on selfie mode for the Osmo. All right, let's fire these up. Enough talking, Charles. Let's get these. Oh no, don't copy the message. Copy the text. Copy. Let's move it over to here. By the way, this is it. This is the end of it right here. That's the end of it. Dude, this guy's out of control. He's out of control. It is so bad what is about to come down the line. I don't think anybody knows. They have no idea what is in store. People are like, I hate capitalism. You don't want to see what's next, man. You don't want to see what they're cooking up. Whoops. Let's go there. Let's close that. It is going to be a Bitcoin credit system with universal basic income. That's the loud part out. Said out loud. That's the loud part, said out loud. That is the loud part said out loud. Oh, you're a bad boy? Well, you're not allowed to travel. It's going to be based on your credit system is going to be based on your eco footprint or whatever they want to use, whatever terminology. Do all of this perfectly. The only thing in their way are the banks. I can't see the banks allowing it. Because they make so much money on usury that I can't see the banks going along with it at all. At all. The banks make so much money on usury, whether it's lending to small businesses, big businesses, mortgages. They're not going to want to give that up. They're not going to go down without a fight. There's going to be something that crashes all of the banks, and then they're going to be like, oh, we got to go on a digital platform put out by the Federal Reserve. The other thing as well is that everything is backed by the dollar. You know, that's why BRICS was so important. And that's what China's doing. China's going into South America. They're going into the Middle East. They're going into Africa. And they're putting everything on the yen. Okay, we're going to build out your infrastructure. It's kind of like what the CIA did. CIA would go in, disrupt the entire country. And then I'll go to the DM in a second. Disrupt the entire country. They did this with Iran in the 70s, 79. Or actually, no, they started 50-something. The guy that overthrew the government went on some podcast and talked about it. It might have been Patrick Bet-David. But he talked about what he did. It was like, oh, we did that to every single country. Gaddafi, you know. They're going to do it to the United States, except they're going to put us on a Bitcoin reserve, which Bitcoin's already compromised, allegedly. This is not financial advice. And I can't believe people are still pushing trading on this. That is the wildest thing, in my opinion, is trading on that. All right, crazy skill. Here we go. What's my boy up to? All right. Crazy skill. Let's make sure the prompt is specified correctly and insanely detailed. Yeah, I actually built out about 8 skills yesterday because what I was noticing is just a lot of bad coding towards the end of the day. And I was like, we need skills for this. I'm not utilizing. In one sentence, what does this skill do? And is it safe to put onto the docket and use it? And how would you use it? Yes, man, it is good. Don't you trust me? Don't you trust me? We got to ask Claude. But to your point, yes. Take the camera in the OBS. Take the camera in the OBS and just... Awesome, thank you for this. Tata Bra Voice of Music. By the way, talk about Voice of Music. I was going to build out... I got a copyright strike yesterday for this music. It continued going in the background. The music you're listening to, it's a 3-hour thing, but it kept on going to the next music thing, and apparently I'm allowed to use it, but I can't make money off of it. So my video got demonetized, and it was like a portion within this music that we're using right now. And I'm like, I can't get copyright strikes right now. That's the last thing I need. So I went in, I was like, how hard is it to make a 5-hour beat that is exactly this. I need this exact beat that is playing in the background. I already give you credit. I already give you credit down here. You can see right here. I asked the guy too. In this thing, I asked the guy. So here it is. Love the, I wrote Sony, by the way. Love the song. Is there a way to play this in the live stream and not copyright strike? I want to, so I said this comp, it's AI. This guy made it from AI. This guy's making money because it went viral. He's got only 8,000 subscribers. He has 676,000 views on it. He probably made thousands of dollars on that from ad revenue, especially for me. I'm just playing in the background and I'm on Premium, YouTube Premium. So then he replied, yeah, sure. I made it so I can live stream with playing this song with attributed link in the description, i.e. this video. He said, yes, sure. I don't know where the copy is. Maybe there's a portion within this song that is copyright because they said there was a 40-second gap that I had to cut out of my live stream. I said, sure, cut it out, I don't care. It only has 40 views anyway. Yesterday I was in a terrible mood from the weekend because I was just really lazy, to be honest. So I was like, all right, cut it out. I don't need it. I'm not making any money on it. How much money am I making? How much money am I making? Let's bring this down here so all my crap doesn't go all over the place. All right, YouTube Studio, analytics. I have 6 months to make money. If I sell someone's house, then I have another 6 months. So let's pray for that. Okay, there you go. I made $59. $59. And this is right where, actually no, it's right around here that YouTube found out that I am no longer using, I'm no longer going to be talking about book reviews and Christianity and whatever else I was talking about. Personal development, huge personal development. And then they're like, I don't know who to give this to. And then it just continuously went down, 91 cents. Fantastic. Oh, we did get 2 new subscribers though. Hopefully they saw what they're about to subscribe to though. Because, all right, let's see what your, here's the skill. All right, what it does in one sentence. It's a structured interview mode that forces you to do contextual discovery, requirements, elicitation, spec generation, user sign-off before executing any task. Wow, those are $3 words right there, spun together. I sounded like a politician. I'm gonna lower your taxes. I'm gonna, you know, 70 years later, you have Nancy Pelosi, you know, Chuck Schumer, all the other guys from the Republican Party. User sign off before executing any task, turning, and then they're, you know, they leave office. They're all, you know, got 15 mansions all over Florida's West Coast when apparently the water's rising. Which, by the way, ice, the size of ice as it expands just takes up the space of water. So go to Jones Beach and tell me, they had a photo of Jones Beach in 1960. The water line was, I went walking, I was like, Mom, the water line, was the beach ever, from where the boardwalk is to where the ocean started? I was like, Mom, this never was this long. And then sure enough, they're doing a renovation. They're like, oh, look at Jones Beach through the years, through the decades. And they literally showed an aerial photo of the boardwalk and the beach. And it was like, from the boardwalk to the beach, it was maybe 300 feet. Now it's, no joke, it looked a quarter of a mile. I don't know where the water went. I have no idea where the water went, but I was like, it will take you almost 10 minutes to walk to the water. And that's from the closest parking lot too. So I don't know where the water went. Displaces, that's a better word. Displaces the water. Safe to put, yes. Okay, so when are you saying how to use it? Perfect, you just answered my question. Best in an opt-in skill, not always on. Drop the file and only invoke it when you actually want the interrogation. Starting a gnarly multi-day feature. Oh, my boy dropping it. My boy dropping it. By the way, this guy he's making, look at this. So I dropped out of it because I don't watch any of the videos anymore. He has 1,500 members paying $97 a month. He's making $150K before the cut with school per month. Just in that. The guy's a millionaire. Or not a millionaire. He's making millions per year. So shout out to that man. You know, I don't know where the hate comes from him. Okay, so yes, I want you to install that. Obviously don't have it on, and then make an easy way for me to invoke it. Like, what do you think? Plan? Let's go deep plan. There we go. I like that. Dude, appreciate it. Did you send another message? I heard it in the background. Music generator. What? Is that free? Helper to better music generation. This app was created by another person. Continue. Dude, oh, wow. I was in here and I don't know why I did not continue within the app generator. It generated, when I was still doing real estate, it was generating, like, to onboard a client, if I was doing that, and it might be on the docket, because real estate agents, they need to onboard clients through automation. This whole sign this document, then I have to understand this, I have to ask you these questions, then I have to order a photographer, then I have to order the videographer, then I have to get all the paperwork ready, I have to submit it with the MLS. That could be automated. Like, someone in this community needs to build that. A real estate agent needs to build that. Yeah, so this was my back and forth with this. So I said, what is the best music generating GitHub or open source that I can create vibe coding music? And what I continuously went, and I need it to be 4 to 5 hour songs, and we can connect it to Open Router. By the way, appreciate the Open Router suggestion. I am now going to use everything through Open Router. Dude, that is a brilliant idea, whoever thought of that. And I think it's cheap. What did he say? It's only a markup of 10 or 15% or something. I don't know. Maybe that's a lie. I have no idea. But that's a brilliant. So essentially, this is what I want to do. People are vibe coding live, like me, in whatever they're doing. The music is down here. You can click on it, and it's like a Spotify, and you can create your own playlist. And everything's AI. It's open source. You can just use the music. You can benefit on the music. I don't give a hoot. I can care less, you know? So it told me there's something called Suna or something, Suna AI. Where was it? So I wanted where was it? He gave me a API. Here we go. Suna API. So I went to Suna API, and there was a really bad front-facing website. I don't know if that's it, but one thing, not flagged. Okay, this is bothering me. LiveKit is continuously, okay, I just want to make sure that I'm not, one thing that's worth not done flagging per your ops. What is my operations not code? Resolution, okay. Pending doc, or rename it without alignment. Join workspace call. Workspace call. Oh, okay, this is in my projects. Gosh. Silently degrades to the placeholder even after you rotate keys. Want me to patch the code to read the names? Yes. So essentially, let's hope that was the projects. Okay, so the projects is not wrapped within the community. Yeah, it sounded expensive, to be honest. Send you a link, weight shaper generator. So what I'm looking to do is continue with Google. Am I signing in, logging in? So Yeah, I guess I'll play it from a secondary source, but I was thinking, like, if people, there's 57 people in Alex Finn's community right now, his school, or whatever, 48. So here you go. There's 48 people. This is what school is about. They have 40 people online. Obviously, he's the only admin. Actually, look at that. 100 people just left. That's the problem. Once you have, so here's the leaderboard, so I copied that. I don't want to obviously out these people, so I'll put this over here. But it's so basic. School is so basic. It has a calendar, a classroom, and that's it. Maybe it's good because Alex said he likes it and it's very basic. And then the rest is members and leaderboard, and that's it. Members and leaderboard, that's it. There's nothing else. So you know, like, the only thing left is to market your product. Okay, so that's committing. This, oh, come on, Charles, you got to see that that was there already. I like this. They now have, you don't even have to open the chat. You have this, which is nice. Next up, when you're ready, blog, redesign, what landed? Okay. Want me to schedule a one-time? I don't like these questions. I don't know where this came from. This has to be in their new code. I guess they have a schedule. I guess it's good. Claude schedule. But how do I know what's in the future? You know? Like, where is Claude schedule? It's not in here. You know? It's not a routine. It has asked me, no joke, 12 times the last day. No, I almost want to put it in there and say, like, no, I don't want to schedule this. I want to continuously go now. Let's do it now. When you're ready, let's see what your context window is. 143? What the hell did you do? Why'd you only do 143? You only used 143,000 tokens. I want you to go at least up to 250 on 250,000 tokens on your next build. Keep on going, stop asking for approval. 143,000, would you just like create an image? But you're right, whoever said it before, someone said it before, where that Claude is going to be, oh, here it is. Much more rate limits and restrictions coming up. 100% agree. Suno is expensive, and I send you a link for a way cheaper generator. First link. Okay, thank you for clarifying first link. So this is a generator, but I need, I don't want to click that. That looks like it's going to do something. How long? Oh man, this is, wait, this, dude, I don't know how to do this. Tempo, guidance, brightness, density. Wow. That needs to be auto detect. Auto detect. What I want to do, and what I literally said in that prompt is copy this song. You know, obviously I'm not going to say, but I was thinking of like just downloading it, asking the guy if I could download it. Because I asked him, hey dude, is it okay to use it? Yeah, okay. So I don't know why I got flagged. I don't know why I got, it was like baffling to me because it was a 30-second clip within a 5-hour stream. And it was on the song you're listening to right now. So I don't know how. Complete. Okay, let's see. Where is this up to? Okay. Maining in the keyboard, drop real PNGs, resend on sender, rotate live keys to prod values. Do that all now. So there's 3 areas working. The iCharles, which is the public-facing website, the area where people are going to put in their projects, people within the community can then bid on those projects, get the work, build the projects, make money from it. That's all offline, but using our project management. And then the third one is the coaching area for me, where if someone wants, because this guy, Alex Finn, charges $1,000, I don't know, for 45 minutes, half an hour, I don't know. Maybe a half an hour, I think. $1,000 for a half an hour. Obviously, I'm not at that level. I'm not saying that. But there's going to be a lot of people that are my brother, my cousin. Hey, listen, here's obviously I'm not going to charge my brother or my cousin, but say something happens, to them. And they're like, listen, I've always wanted to do a bread and breakfast, which is my brother, Scott. That's my brother, Scott. I'll build you the website, I'll build you the CRM, I'll build you to Airbnb style booking. Dude, that's easy. That's easy. All right, 1 second. Let me bring this down here. It's talking about Cloudflare. What unblocks a Cloudflare API key with the on the post to drop into the orange? You already have a working resend key. You already have my Cloudflare and resend API key. I don't know why you're asking for this. Yeah, that's a stupid comment, sir. All right. All right, so that skill is getting put in. Let's go up here. Let's move this up here. Come on, Charles. What the heck is going on? Why can I not? It's selected. What in the heck is going on with this window? The window cannot move up. Oh, there we go. Jeez, that was weird. And then the other one was only probably at about 150,000 as well. The thing is, I need a 3 to 4, probably a 4 or 5 hour live stream. I got to cut off my Discord messages. It's whatever's triggering that needs to be untriggered. I need you to look into what is triggering the Discord and Telegram messages that I continuously get, and emails. They all need to be either shut off and deleted, because I'm just getting failed messages after failed messages, and this is obviously probably using OpenRouter and a complete waste of money and time and messages. Yeah, let's get that out of there. This is the second link. This is you are just on and made for the first site. This is you are just on, I made for the first site. I apologize. I don't know what you mean by that, but I do know. Let me just bring this down. We're talking about Cloudflare. Here's the actual ground truth after testing. Both tokens return invalid API keys. Okay, Charles, you don't get mad. I have sent the same API keys to them. Dude, it is wild. Dude, it is wild. Like, delete all the crappy API keys. Delete them. I've done this 3 times in the last. Let's go here. Let's go to docs. All right, let's go API. It's funny too, because I'm getting emails. So clearly it's working. Cloudflare. There we go, this. So my resend needs to be working, or it is working, I should say. Somehow it is not working. There we go. All right. Let's go to the skill. All right, let's go to the skill. All right, installed. Skill is registered. Good. All right. Precision Architect. No. I don't know why you're telling me to do that. Visible in the active skills. That is way too. No. What did I tell you to change it to? Okay, deep plan. No, change it to what? Precision Architect. Oh no, to use a deep plan. Okay, optionally with a target. Visible in the skills list as, oh, okay. And dormant, it won't auto trigger. Okay, good. Files created to use dplan. Okay. Appreciate it. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna put that into the area to remember later. That's gonna be on my business document. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I've auditor general, browser test, dplan. Dplan I was doing yesterday without dplans. Let's move this down here in case any of the, okay, so that's going max. Installed, okay, we could remove that. I just want to make sure that my, okay, that needs to be unpinned. And then we'll move that there. Okay. All right. So we have 3 things going. We're in the markdown files. Okay, so that's coaching. Oh, wow. Okay. Where are these? Where are these? Did I already do? I thought I pinned them. Did I not pin them? All right, we're gonna just create new sessions. We gotta track this. Okay, redesign for the blog. That might be this. That is the blog journey. Okay, we don't want to overlap. Blog journey, okay. So that's already going. That's already going. This is the money maker. Oh, we're stuck in purgatory. Sorry, boys, hold please. Okay, that is the money maker. That is the redesign. Okay. And then we need one for the coaching and streaks. I don't think I fired that off. That's why I did not fire that off, because it's not running. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's bring this up here. Let's paste it. Let's fire that out. Let's fire that out. Let's get after it, boys. Let's get after it. Let's pin this. Okay, now we got the 3 areas going. We got the 3 areas going. Do a deep dive plan, integrate the Open Router free and the, so it actually works. And the BYOK, bring your own. I'll send you the prompt in Charles. I'll send you a prompt in iCharles. Yeah, you know what's funny is reading through these stories. This is the guy. Look at this. He raises $1 billion. I'm sorry, he raises $150 million. It reaches a $1 billion valuation. This is what he does. It's a New York-based, greatest city in the world, New York-based company. And he does HVAC, plumbing, roofing, and electrical businesses. And it's on track to book $1 billion this year. Obviously, these are very smart individuals, very connected individuals if they went to MIT, okay? This is what I'm talking about. These guys can be, you don't need, obviously, this kind of money. Build the small thing for your city. That's what it comes down to. We need to bring positivity because this is going to be a wrecking ball. You add in that chip makers cannot make enough chips. You have software that is being coded by me. You have companies that are throwing money around, which is at crazy levels. But the bottom line is a lot of these companies are done. They're not done going out of business, but they're done making it in the S&P 500, which is the top 500 by valuation in the world, or at least on the S&P. It says it right here. It's near a 25-year high, according to Reuters, but 75% of them are at risk. Why not say 100% of them are at risk, unless they're hardware makers? And then here you go. Oracle The guy who literally is having his son buy Warner Brothers at $40 billion. Yeah, guess what they're doing? 162,000 people, workforce. 30,000 literally just got an email. Look at this. Today is your last day together. Or today is your last day working. Tell me you didn't really think about those people at all without telling me, you know? I don't like to do AI talking, but yeah. Who's to say Oracle's not? Here you go. Oracle's restructuring mirrors across Meta, Microsoft, Disney, having all announced layoffs in recent weeks. 20,000 from Meta and Microsoft. Some guy was tuned into, you sent me a DM. Some guy, so this is the projects area. It's not wrapped in the iCharles community. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this because this is open to the public and it is gonna be mirrored on projects.botenston.com. There you go, that was a little slow. D-plan. D-plan. I want you to deeply research and plan out OpenRadar from OpenRadar using my API integration. Make sure that every user in settings at Ask AI has an option to bring their own API and add some providers. So research. That's a brilliant idea. That's a brilliant idea. I think even companies like Supabase, you know, who's to say I am a restaurateur who my son just coded me and now it's living without connected to the internet, or maybe it's just hardwired into the internet so there's no Wi-Fi signal. And obviously, yes, I know everyone can still hack into it. What is Pastebin? Dude, these companies are fantastic. All right, 1 second. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Bring your own API from OpenRouter. Is it going to ask me because there's no prompt? I want you to. There you go. I like the word audit, but research. I like audit. It's more of like a $3 word. It's like a $3 word. That is in iCharles. Nope, iCharles. So what I'm doing is bringing over, what am I at, 82, 77? All right, we're fine. I think it resets in 40 minutes anyway, or very soon. All right, so we're gonna put that up here. I gotta bring this down here because I put sensitive information. The remaining two need your hands. Live kit. Code fix already shipped. Needs prod values. Live kit. How much is live kit? Audit and research is not the same now. All right. Framework, remove the APX. APX no longer serves backup of live kit. How much is live kit? Let's see what live kit is. Live kit API. Whoops. Let's see what this is. $0 a month. Agent deployment. Okay, that's fine. Is this the, I gotta confirm so I don't sign up for the wrong. Is that what? I don't know why, but it duplicates my messages when I send them. That is weird. Do this for me. That is weird. I don't know if that is a OBS or live kit, screenshots. Okay. Aldo, dude, Aldo, where you been, bro? You've been just sitting there in Queens, just watching Queens happen. All right, so these are the three things that we need to continuously, the redesign for the personal website, that's still going, disabled, okay. I just wanna make sure that my Discord is not getting dropped out of there. Of course they send my email into here. Each one spawns, it's my fake email. And then post to Discord and emails via Redset. This was the bulk of it. What I disabled. Yeah, dude, I had so much left running. The core schedule. Or remove. I'll go with your recommendation. And don't ever post any emails into chat again. And if you do, put XXXXX with just maybe a portion showing. Because obviously we're gonna have members' emails in here. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Once this place is like humming, we'll say. Once this place is humming, vibing, dude. What are you building? See, Aldo is a perfect example. This guy lives in Queens, the greatest city in the world. I don't know about Queens though. No, that's my mom. That's where my mom grew up. Charles must run from the terminal. Charles must run from a terminal in the Aqua session background. Charles can't. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll move that up there. I need a way that I can SSH into my, that was for the coaching. Okay, so the coaching, what is left from the original Markdown file, and also update the document because we're gonna take it and put it into another chat. Background sessions, shells can't bootstrap. Yikes. Unpin. Get that out of here. All right. Oh, here you go. Here you go. We got a deep audit. Research is not the same as audit, Charles. Okay, landscape. Wiring. Confirm. Clarifying questions. Before I write the spec, 5 things I won't guess. Ask AI is admin only in the, when you say every user. Okay, so we'll bring that out. Okay. For question number 1, then we'll put it to the bottom left menu and visible to members. Question 2, provide list to ship in version 1, lock the set. Yes to number 2. That's the problem now. That's the problem. I don't want their API keys. I'm developing several things. Google Firebase effed me over. I'm not in the middle of migrating a project to my collegated server I run. You are in the middle of, you mean? What the heck is that? I don't know if I want to do this. I don't want their API keys. I don't want their API keys. I will shelve that. I don't want their API keys. All right, so that is the coaching. That's the coaching. API keys can be in the database format, so your combat data leaks. I am co-located server. Oh. I'm thinking for the basic is that every person buys a Mac Mini, so the information is on their Mac Mini, and then we're just completely, off hands. I run my own servers to host apps. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. If Microsoft just, and obviously it happens, it's been happening forever, but Microsoft was just hacked by, supposedly, allegedly, Russian hackers by a patch that Microsoft just put up this month. You know, I can't see myself wanting to hold. Okay, so I'm gonna link it like they paste and ask AI on the site. You got it in the data center. All right, so let's go with what you're saying. That was for number 3. Question 2. Question 3 is API keys to be held in the database so you're talking about the data leaks. And then what'd you say? No, you can't link it like that, though. They can still need to paste API keys in to ask AI on the site. I don't know what that means. We'll just fall back when a user has no key when a member triggers ask AI without a configure provider. Yeah, no. I'm not paying for their API usage. For number 4, I'm not paying for their API usage. So maybe if there has to be a good user journey if they're not connecting their own API key or their open router, then there has to be some way that it pops up to connect it. Internal API callers, bug triage, council chat. Should these internal AI callers, bug triage, admin, content gen, council? Yeah, I think I even want to sunset some of those. Because are you talking about for question 5 within the personal workspace? I think I want to get rid of some of those. That's funny. That sounds like me. I'm not paying for that API. Yeah, dude. I was all about it in the beginning, and I'm like, because I was running local models, and then the answers were just absolute trash. It's like Jensen Huang, which was saying like he's building out himself, and then someone else, who is it? The guy that founded Twitter, Jack Dorsey, said he wanted to have intimate relationships with all 3,000 of his employees. So he's building out him, and he's going to do what a bunch of these other wackadoodles are going to do. I told you this skill is fire. Normally it would just do some crazy stuff without asking you relevant questions. Yeah. Small correction. SHA is a one-way hash, so we can't recover the key to hold the provider. We need reversible encryption. Didn't you say that 256 was already hacked? Are we going to like 512? You know? With a master key. Well, I don't think we should do this publicly, because then you're going to know exactly where it is in what folder. So I will do this off. Who, Jensen Huang? Or, yeah, he's still in that company from the real founder. Yeah, I think this is going to be, I don't want the files to be out there in the exact files. Obviously, it's easy to find, yes. Okay, hold on. This is the music generation. Okay, so this is all of them. You have to be off your rocker if you're any of these people. You have to be off your rocker. I knew the guy, or I didn't know him, but I was in front of the guy who was the CEO of Oppenheimer Funds when I worked at Oppenheimer Funds, when he was giving talks to everybody. Even at that small level of 2,500, 3,000 people, they had only whatever $1 billion under management. He had to be everything. Smart, well-articulated, seeing the meta trends, being able to manage people, manage crises, especially at a financial firm. All these guys are off their rocker. That guy was normal because he's at Oppenheimer funds. But these guys that are always in the news, I'm thinking of Jeff Bezos, man. Like, what? I would love to get an exact account of some of the conversations he might have had in the beginning, in the 90s, late 90s, especially with Toys R Us. He's probably like, I'm going to put this company out of business. You exclusively can't sell it online unless you do it through my website. Boom, out of business. Look at a video of the expansion and then the contraction on the national level of Toys R Us. There's a video out there. I saw it. It's sad to see. So where are you buying your toys? You know, I guess kids don't have toys anymore. Maybe they do, I don't know. All right, let's get back into the coaching. The streaks committed. What's left? Manual. 2 listed from the Aquaternal, not from this. Okay, I need to SSH into my terminal at home to run this. Let's bring this down here. Oh, I was talking about Twitter. He stole that, Jack Dorsey. Doesn't matter if we know the are not exposed on the front end. He stole that from somebody? Is that like Zuck and he stole it from the Winklevoss twins? Which, dude, it's a social media site. Those guys they're rich. They went to Harvard. I don't know what they're yapping about. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I only have, 50 to 100 million. And they sold their shares, didn't they? Or they got paid off 50 million each? Did they also start another company? Imagine having a twin that looked like you. Ugh. That's also just, no. Straight-gated, paid coaching cohorts. Only meaningful work is to, okay, that needs to be done. Tech zero integration test for any coaching code. Habit log, okay, that needs to go. Okay, so everything else from the phase 0, 1, and 2. Okay, so you have phase 3. What's our context window? 86,000? Okay. Do all of this and move on to phase 3. There has to be something blocking me from, it's always asking me to run terminals when you're already in my freaking Mac Studio. Run the terminal for me. That's got to be in memory or Claude markdown file. I'm like, do it for me. They're like, I can't. All right, well, we got to find out where that is, Charles, and stop just yelling at the video. Nobody cares. All right. Jack Dorsey stole it from someone? I don't know. All right, here we go. I think I got to start. So essentially, the personal workspace, we got to revisit this. This has been a while. All right, so we have something called the personal workspace right here. You go here, and essentially this is my stuff. I haven't touched this in over a week. The videos is where I was gonna make videos. Tools, probably can get rid of that. Obviously these are skills. YouTube visualizer, the councils, we could probably get rid of that. You know what, we're gonna do a deep dive on what to get rid of and what to bring over. Good call, good call. What's it about? That's what we're gonna do. Because I don't want to work out of 2 areas. I think I want to, like trending, I'm never going to use. Triathlon is my triathlon coach. Sleep is my sleep data. Streaks, that could all be under health. Streaks is brought over. Journal, I kind of want. Journal is where I visually go in front of the camera and record a video. That would be cool to see in 10 years where we've come. This is impeccable, overdrive can fix. You mean on what, this? What is the overdrive? I almost clicked out of the website. Overdrive, where are you at? Onboard, huh. Design first experiences, empty states, and paths to value. Huh, I like that. Oh. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna use onboard. Deep think for this, so it asks you what to remove. Yeah. Yeah, I think I am gonna spitball some of my thoughts before it goes into it. Is that under Todd? That should be under Todd, right? Yeah, it's under Todd. Let's go into Todd. Let's go into, is it Deep Think? Deep Plan? I think it's Deep Plan, right? It's Deep Plan? Business, Deep Plan, it is Deep Plan. I want you to Deep Plan. Let's drop in the personal workspace. Yeah, I need this. Considering what we did yesterday with the redesign of the community, holy cow, dude. That place was an absolute disaster. Took away so many top-level menus. Okay, so let's go down it. Daily Todd, we could sunset that. Trending, we can get rid of. Triathlon is my coach. Sleep is connected to my OR data. Streaks is probably should be brought over to the coaching, or maybe the streaks area, or maybe the personal area. Yeah, we could have a personal area where they connect their Aura data, and maybe we have Open Router doing triathlon in their workouts. That's a good idea. Maybe we do the Open Router, because essentially my triathlon is my coach now. It looks at my Garmin data, which is coming in from intervals.icu. It's some open source place. And it's a by sync, so it goes both ways. And videos, that is where that's gonna replace Riverside, where I shoot videos now, but I haven't shot a video in a while because I'm exhausted after I get off of live. I could barely think or move because I'm just talking the whole time like an absolute chimpanzee. Security is needed. Security we can almost bring over to the, I don't know. This is interesting. I haven't logged into this at all. Community is the main build. Community, the projects. Okay. I'm just thinking out loud. All right, I'm just gonna think out loud. I'm gonna bring this down here. I'm gonna look at this visually. Beautiful, I love that. So well done. All right. Unless we have the dashboard come over to the community. Because I essentially was originally going to have the personal replicated. This is interesting. Would I even have videos come over and it saves it on there? No, that's too complicated. Their Mac? No, let's not do that. But streaks we could bring over. Journal? No. Videos? No. Tools, browser work, audit general, those are done. Councils? No. I don't use the YouTube visualizer. Okay. I haven't logged into this personal workspace in a while, and I'm looking at it right now. What I want you to do is go through everything. I have a community, which you're obviously aware of. It's in the menu option. It's my personal website / community. That's where I've been building and vibe-coding for 2 weeks. And that's why I really haven't been in the personal workspace. I'm looking at the menu options. I'm looking at the dashboard. I don't think I need those items because I'm thinking I'm gonna bring that over to the community and have the features available to the members as well. And obviously it is based on what is seen is based on the user permissions for that member. Daily Todd, we could probably, and I'm looking at the left menu option. Daily Todd, we could probably sunset, get rid of. Trending, we could probably get rid of. The triathlon is my triathlon coach, which we probably need to keep. The sleep is the Aura Data, Aura Ring, I should say, which is bringing in through my API key. Maybe that's a feature that we could bring over. I'm thinking maybe each member has a personal page. And Streaks is in that personal page. The tools, Browser Walk is a skill, Auditor General is a skill. I don't think we're gonna use councils. I don't know if that's attached to anything. But I'm gonna need the triathlon coach. And I'm probably going to want to bring these over and wire them into a dashboard or a menu option within the community. The videos is for shooting videos. We'll leave that right now. Journal, we'll leave that. The admin, I don't know if any of that works. The settings, I don't know if any of that works. The security we'll leave, but we'll also want to harden up the iCharles community, the iCharles community / projects area. So maybe the security is moved over to the community / admin area. See what's wired up, what we could bring over, and ideally, and we have it under one menu option on the left side within the community, and the features are on the right side as a sub-menu area. Start by doing this for me as the admin right now, as the test user, as the beta user. Because some of the Streaks code was already wired into the community already. And I think that's it. I think that's it. All right, that's a big build. I think me walking away from the personal workspace, I did not have in my mind at all, but I think that needs to, I'm just never gonna be in here. I need the triathlon coach. The trending, I didn't say anything about the trending. You know, like that, it looks like crap, but it was essentially for the, it was the scrape GitHub, YouTube, Reddit, see what actually, oh, it was updated the 28th at 10:10, huh. So it was saying, okay, this has been trending for 7 days, you know, build your own X. Wow. Build your own X. Then you have codex skills, Claude Code templates. So when I click on that, it goes right to 26,000 stars. What does it do? Claude Code templates, ready to use, configured. Browse all templates. Wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. Someone was gonna build this. Someone was gonna build this. 281 slash commands? Dude. Obviously, yeah, front-end developer. See, this is what I mean. Someone was gonna build this. I knew it, I knew it. Brilliant. See, and then you have a sub-menu on the right side, MCPs. Let's see what the plugins. Wow. Knowledge work plugins. That's what I would, open source repository of plugins primarily intended, yeah. Resources, jobs, blog, jobs, wow. Wow. Companies actively hiring developers who use Claude Code in their workflow, updated daily from Hacker News, who's hiring, Remote OK, and more. So it's pulling in from there. Wow. I don't know how I'd use it. See, that's smart. You log in and then you have your own templates. It's a decent menu and design, but ooh, maybe I keep trending for now. All right, so now it's going through that. Dude, I get so many spam calls. I get 6 or 7 a day. You should see how many. What is deliverable from this PPA session? Written migration plan only. Plan execute phase. Full execution across. Is that for the, all right. Nothing's running right now. Plan first, you sign off, then I execute the safest first slice, mount the new community menu shell, sunset the dead code in this session, bigger items deferred. Plan plus execute. Let's do that. Triathlon coach and sleep are deeply wired to your, in the community, what's the model? Admin only in community. We'll do that for now. Streaks already exist in iCharles community. How should the two systems reconcile? Sunset Todd and community going forward. Confirm, dude, this is a crazy skill. This is a wild skill, dude. This is a wild skill. This is like, this is deep. This is brainstorming. This is the deepest brainstorming I've done in a while. Confirm the sunset list. These get deleted. Routes handlers, database tables were unique. Daily Todd, yes. Trending, councils. Yeah, you know what? Let's do, oh, the Daily Todd does the devotionals. I could easily wire that up again. And to be honest, the iCharles, I don't know what we'll do. Yeah, we'll do the Daily Todd. Let's bring this down here so I can visually see what's going on. All right, let's do Daily Todd. Told you that was the gap in the AA development was missing. Interactivity. Oh, is that what you added in? Daily Todd. Tools. Let's see what they say. Admin. Let's see. I'm going to bring this down here for a second because I don't want to make sure there's nothing admin. Sites. Yeah, this is absolute trash. Oh my gosh, settings too. All right. We will settings, admin, tools. Yeah, we'll get rid of all of that. Let's just go into tools. Bring this back up. All right, tools. We'll do admin, settings. They all said it's dead. Okay. Submit. Dude, this is sick. I'm gonna use this on a lot of stuff. I might even use this on the projects. All right, where are we at on the website? Voice prompt, tune loop. Still pending from the spec. YouTube transcript needs, dude, the channel ID. I promise you, dude, if my patience, I have given you the channel ID for so many times. Personal journal, okay, yes. Yeah, leave the personal journal because I'm probably gonna be still doing that. What's the context window at 278? Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is design only, nothing built, current build. Okay, let's just bring the spec over. Yeah, I might even do that for the iCharles, to be honest. I might do that for the iCharles, the projects, and once I bring over, and we're gonna have each user has their own dashboard, that brings value. Because now you can connect your open router. Now you have a workout coach. You could even have a personal development coach or a financial coach, things like that. You know, like that's true value. Now you're walking into a system that's personalized to you. Maybe even you're getting daily briefs. That was what Daily Todd was. Daily Todd was daily briefs. And I just started saying, I need to focus on this community because this is the future. Still pending. And I think there's 6. Do all of this perfectly. And let's go to, it's 6 phases, right? Let's see. By the way, you already have my YouTube channel ID. I've given that to you many times. It's youtube.com/@CharlesBotenston. Do those 3B, 4, 5, and if there's a 6th phase, continue on. Oh no. Uses open router or pivot to wiring. This. We'll move that down there, and then we'll say, I'll go with your suggestion. I think that's the only thing running right now. This needs to finish. This needs to finish. This was from yesterday. That needs to finish, and then we got to go into and do an iCharles review. Okay, I got to terminal into my, and then the projects. Okay, here we go. Trending wasn't in your sunset list, but earlier you said we could get rid of it. Which is it? Same pattern as triathlon, lives under community admin, only you see it heavier than just keeping it on iTodd. What do you think? Type Charles Bowden. Oh gosh, link it properly because the speech text made it wrong. I did not see that. Yeah, let's just go to, let's go into this. I think it needs this. We'll just do that. And then we'll take out the studio. That was not that. That is this. Good call. Oh, okay, there you go. It fixed it. Existing config. So what'd you ask me? Oh gosh. Let's go there. Yeah, that's interesting. Bringing over triathlon. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? We'll just keep it there for now. Okay, what does community left menu section get called? Single hub, menu, admin items, 2 separate my stuff members. Just extend. You're gonna create a sub menu within the admin menu on the left side. So the admin menu on the left side of the community has menu options not available to members. You're gonna put the menu and call it dashboard, or should I call it personal? Yeah, we'll call it dashboard. Let's see. How does the community left menu section get called, and what the single hub menu? Hub? I don't like that name. Admin only items plus member items mixed, gated by role. The left menu is hub, right menu is, okay, this isn't understanding it. What I want you to do is understand that the community already has a left menu. We don't need to call it anything different. It's already built out. I've attached the screenshot. Yeah, we don't want that to drift. We don't want that to drift. Let's go community up to there. And then open Claude, bring this bad boy back in. Oh, you can't even attach anything? All right, wonderful. Cleaner separation, admin menu, triathlon sleep, trending if kept, security menu option, streaks, less mentor overhaul per role. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. No, top menu, triathlon, sleep, security becomes tabs inside the existing admin. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? For now, what we're gonna do is have the menu option only available to me, and that is called dashboard. And you're gonna move everything there. In the future, we're gonna open this up to the other members, but for now, we're gonna keep this in the left nav bar on the community called dashboard above the admin area, which is on the bottom left part of the menu. All right, let's do that. Next, security tab. It currently tracks Todd's own. Where does it live after the move? Move entirely. Todd's events plus security IP blocks table migrations to duplicate. Each app has its own security. Todd keeps its security view. iTrellis gets a new security view. Keep on Todd only. iTrellis links over. What I want you to do is duplicate it, but make sure that you're not duplicating the code. You're duplicating so the interface is the exact same. All of the wiring is the same, except it is reviewing the community and not the Todd. So the Todd reviews the Todd, the community security reviews the community the exact same way. So it's solely under a permissions based, not on duplicating the code. All right, are we almost done? Holy cow, bro. Feel like I'm, holy cow, that was wild. All right, the blog. Okay. Is this the personal website? All right, so we're gonna have to go to that. Then we're gonna have to make sure that the projects, what is left in the projects? I need that. What is left in the projects? Copy. It's weird when you copy a link. Oh, it worked. Okay. What is, because I want to do a deep audit of the projects. What is left in, don't you hate when you get a reply like this? You're right, and I owe you a clearer, oh yeah. Dude, that happened so much before they launched Opus 4.7. The days leading up to Opus 4.7, I'm like, this is worse than Opus 4.5. Like 4.6, leading up to 4.7, you know, everyone is in their conspiracy land, and they're like, do they dumb it down so it looks like you're getting a big leap forward, but you're really not? I didn't believe that until I started working with, that one's getting built, the project's getting built. This is the, which one is it using? The blog journey, okay. Blog journey, oh, is this the handoff? Here's the spec. Put it in there. Does this capture yes, and I want you to create a phased markdown file for this, be very detailed, and it goes in the order in which you recommend. All right, the leap forward is so incrementally small it doesn't feel like I'm on Opus 4.7, but had it on adaptive BS. Yeah. It was creating the worst design last week you can think of. It was like, who did this? This is like UI 101 in a college course. You start here and then you get better. It wasn't responsive to all screen sizes. Like text was getting cut off as you put the browser. Menu options, or the menu didn't turn into a hamburger. You're like sitting there, you're like, so I'm on mobile and then the menu is just completely gone. Got it. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful, Claude. We didn't think that people might be using this from something they use way more than a desktop, their cell phone. All right, so that's going into a markdown file, and that's bringing over the personal stuff. We need to make sure, let's do this again. Let's do this again. Actually, no, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Design a blog. Is that still going? Why did you tell it to create a phase of mark? It already did that as a spec file, which is better than a markdown for bigger. You think that that was good enough? You think this was good enough? Like it would be able to get built based on this? If you think so, we'll pause this and erase that. If you think that's good enough, then, well, they're both in separate projects. We'll do that. We'll go with you. All right, so that's paused. That's the personal workspace still going. That's the blog journey. Now we got the coaching and that's the, where's the projects? Okay, we need to find out what's left in these guys because the projects, let's copy that. Let's take that out. And to be honest, we're done with you. That's running. The streaks, that's coming over. Let's go to the new session. I want you to research and audit what is actually done and remaining. Make it very simplistic in your answer. Include the markdown file links when you're done. Not as a link, but as a regular text. Type go and I'll build it. Yeah, designed to automatically start working. Got it. Yeah, but how much is left in that context? You think you would be able to do that in that context? Not pen. This, what's the, oh wow. 66,000. All right. All right. $18 in the coaching. Projects. Okay, so that's all done. Remaining. Got it. Let's bring this down here so it doesn't drop anything. Bottom line, essentially done. Code is done. Launch is gated. Dude, I have, Charles, LiveKit. LiveKit, I can't sign up for LiveKit cloud account on your behalf. Huh. Gallery. Council entirely human, nothing. Okay. Got it. Oh, it's livekit.io. Oh yeah, no, this is what I was on. All right, so I'll sign up for this. I'll get you your API keys. I wish it was like Codex where you can actually do it yourself. All right, move that down there. Let's open Claude again, make that visible. I'll sign up for LiveKit now. I want you to continue going until this entire build is done. All right, so it needs secret key, your project, link what, URL. All right, let's sign up for this. Sign up for free. Let's sign up with my email. Continue with email. Check your email. Sounds good. Proton. All right, Charles is live right now. What? Oh, I'm getting security. Oh, that's nice. Charles just went live. Watch it live. Wow, that's nice. It actually, oh, that was yesterday. Agent browser, there we go. Oh, that was the last time. Oh no, Saeed. Saeed was joining us. All right, send me that. Here we go, sign into LiveKit, confirm login. See, everyone's doing magic links. Nobody's doing passwords anymore. Oh, whoops. No, I don't agree with that. Continue. Project name is called iCharles. Continue. Agent observability. Capture traces, transcripts, and audio from agent sessions. No, I don't want that. You're probably already listening anyway, but let's be honest. Okay. Skip for now. Let's go with settings, project, iCharles. Okay. Project ID. Where's my API key? Concurrent participants, 100. Concurrent egress. Oh, wow. LLM tokens per minute. 600,000. Holy cow. Dude, that'd be crazy. Okay. There's the WebSocket. Let's move this over here. Let's go over here. Sorry, fellas. Just got to do a little signing up so we can actually put this into use. Wow, this thing gives you a lot. Okay. Let's put that into the document so I have it for later. That's the API key, the secret. Okay, I can delete that. And then, let's see, verify. Close that down, close that down. This. Okay, I have the API secret, the API key, the WebSocket. What else did you want? The secret, API key, URL. URL is, and the public URL. Is it projects? Is that what you need? All right, let's do that. Oh, very exciting, Charles, very exciting. Well, this is how you, oh crap. Did I just, oh, okay, now. Okay, let's fire that out. It's confidentially. This is my, yeah. Okay, let's send that out. Line of code refactoring. Okay, that's interesting that you're going to be doing that. Okay. So we'll move on to, okay. All right, I'm back, boys. All right. So what are we building today? In the audience of one. Oh, there he is. Boy's going live soon. GPT 5.5 versus Opus 4.7. Who's gonna be better? Dude, people are obsessed with, they'll like put in the same prompt and they're like, this means that this one prompt clearly shows. It's like, no, let's do a little bit more testing. You know, I'm not one to be talking because obviously I'm not even testing. But there we go. Let's turn that down. Let's minimize that. Okay. All right, let's get back at it. That's completing in the background. Live kit, already have. I already gave my Cloudflare. Let's just work on coaching. Complete the coaching markdown file right now and make sure there's a menu option in the left area within the community called coaching. I need to see a visualization of what you're actually building, and it has to be wrapped within the community menu. Spec files are like markdown files, but AI treats them automatically like long-range tasks. Ah, see, there you go. Learning something new every day. All right, so this is what it is currently building right now. Let's go with, let's see if there's any bugs. Okay, that was for the old website. The inner field, ask anything. The inner field is not smooth. I know. Dude, this is like the 10th day that I'm freaking working on this. 10th day. There has to be a complete deep audit on why this stupid highlight or shadow or whatever the heck happens when I put my mouse into the field to write a post. I don't ever want you to return and say it's done until you're actually done. This is the third or fourth day that the exact same bug is just occurring. The exact same bug. I'm done, I did it. Okay, then you check it and you're like, no, you didn't actually. All right, so that is doing the, all right. All merged, all 7 merged. Okay, let's do, this needs to be done. We need to have the coaching up, not the coaching, the projects. Do the remaining work, all of the, you know what? I deleted OpenClaw, and I think my API keys, they're using my API keys from that folder. Yeah. This is all of the information you needed to get it up and running. Use these API keys. Save it. File securely. All right. So I'm just gonna beat this fella right over the head. Beat you right over the head. There we go. Is that all of them? Yeah. Dude, I have so many API keys, it's crazy. Do you know that Twitter, for me to scrape Twitter or whatever, to post to Twitter, I needed client ID, client secret, access token secret, consumer key secret, bearer token. I was like, dude, what? What? All right. Okay, let's send that out. Let's send that. Okay, we'll send that out. All right, let's bring this back up here. Okay, what stays on Todd? when was this? Did we do that? Oh no, this was yesterday. Wow. Was this from your prompt? Was this from your prompt? No. Wait. Todd to iCharles. What stays on Todd? Trending? Yes, yes, yes. Stripe? Yes. Daily Brief? Yes. OraSync? Yes. App level? Yes. Is this a duplicate? Oh, that was the spec. Oh my gosh, Charles, get your head in. Wow, from that spec, it did all of that? Dude, you're not joking. You're not joking. Wow, Spotify even requires you to run a local server so it can parse data. Wow. That's from a spec file prompt. Wow. Yes, I want you to start at phase 0 and continue going, testing and your work along the way before moving forward. Don't ask me for approval. Keep on going until you think that your context window is about to hallucinate. Do people actually go to 1 million? Do people actually go to 1 million? All right, so that's the research on added coaching. Okay, let me bring this down before. I think I put some API keys in here. Complete the coaching markdown file. Yes. Done. Summary. Added coaching. So the entire coaching markdown file has been created. Nobody goes to 1 million because it's unusable. Best to stop around 500K. You think even 500K is still? I started getting to like 350K and it was just taking too long. And I'm like, you're okay. No, the markdown file. I said, has everything been, it says I created everything in the markdown file. And then I said, have you, so the entire coaching markdown file has been created. No, the markdown file was already created, it exists. Yes, okay. If by complete, you mean execute every single task. The honest status is the coaching link. Oh my gosh. Do all of those for me. Yes, keep on going. I need the entire markdown file completed because I'm going to continuously make it better. Gosh. Dude, what are we doing? Look at that. Look at this. Done. Done. I know you added it. Okay, now let's see how crappy this looks. I am not going to be impressed with this coaching. All right. Where did add it? Coaching. Look at that shit. I gotta go to confession now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Can somebody... Oh gosh. That's my second curse of the live stream. Now I can't monetize it. Cursed twice. It's a venial sin. Oh my god. You just gotta laugh at that. You just gotta laugh at that. You just gotta, literally in this prompt, I can visually pull it up. Complete the markdown file. Make sure there's a menu option in the left area. Okay, within the community called, and that it is wrapped within the community menu. Maybe that's me being picky and dumb and stupid and everything else, but holy cow, how did I work on 3 hours? Oh my gosh. This is what you give me? Browse?
Request to join, coaching.
There's a, like, what did you even build? What did you even build? Oh my gosh, we go from that into this? What was that? Now I don't even want to look at the projects. The projects I don't even want to look at. Like this at least looks like the beginning part of something that I could potentially maybe at some time, maybe in a far distant galaxy that's 500 million light years away, start to build upon. And you know, Charles, don't say the F word. Oh my gosh. Time to curse out the AI. Dude, we're using your tool, dude. We're using deep research. I don't want to stop at mid, but, and this is coming over too. Is Claude just having a bad day? Is Claude, we got to unpin you. This has API keys, so I got to bring that down. Yeah, we're done. We're starting over. I gotta be looking at something. I can't look at what that just gave me. You can't call yourself a professional vibe coder. You can't call yourself a professional vibe coder, and then this shows up. Do you want to coach? Dude. Oh my gosh, dude, you gotta laugh at that. You gotta laugh at that. Yes, I did everything. What'd you do? You wrote a bunch of words and you put 3 crappy menu options in no particular order. All right. We're gonna let that land, and then we're done. We're done. Oh, all right. You know what? We're not doing markdown files. That was a 6-phase detailed markdown file that. All right, are we running into each other right now? Are we crashing into each other? Are we crashing into each other? Yeah, we are. We're gonna stop you. And then we're gonna bring you right there. All right, we gotta watch you, because right now you're in a bouncy castle and you're bouncing into each other. And one of these is bringing over, this. Look at that. Was that the, that was the spec? Oh my gosh, stop reading. I don't want you to read anymore. Just commit it. It already sucks. Oh, one of them was the website. Yeah, we need, this is the deep. Okay, we're gonna bring over the Todd. We're gonna do a deep research on iCharles. We're gonna do a deep research on the projects. And now we gotta go a deep research on the coaching. Yeah, because that was just like, oh, would you like to have a bunch of words on a page and nothing actually works?
Oh my gosh, we finished 6 phases, and it was so good and so great.
Okay, so this is the coaching thing. You're getting kicked to the minors, because that was just absolutely breathtakingly bad. That's the best way to say it. That was breathtakingly bad. All right, let's just have it continue right here. And now let's fire up some agents, because I am fired up. Do you understand the level of thinking and brainstorming I did yesterday for coaching and for projects. And then it produced that. That was like mega brainstorming. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a text from a... Oh my gosh. We are listing something and, well, I won't say what just happened. Wow. I don't think you should put that through text messages. All right. Watch, boys and girls, what you put through text messages. All right, what was it called? Deep research, deep plan. Okay. I want you to do a... All right, let's go. Now Charles is... All right. We're gonna do a deep plan on that. Let's see what it looks like right now. It is so basic. It's like every girl I went to school with. Oh. Oh, Charles, why would you even say that? Yeah, that doesn't need to be there. Oh gosh, what kind of animation is that? And then it goes to iCharles. Doesn't even go to iCharles Community. That goes to Boatenston, which is... Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. It went after the website. Oh, sheesh. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is what you built? First of all, it should not have gone to Boatenston.com. I'm still a real estate agent in some people's eyes. It was supposed to go to projects/Boatenston. So what do you hear? Like this is... Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, let's recover. Let's recover. Okay, we got to reverse that. That's not, we're not doing that. You build the website on here and not on Boatenston.com. All right. What's the chat saying? Is anyone watching this crash out right now? Is anyone else watching this crash out? Let's get those likes above too. Holy shnikes, dude. All right. Wow. I don't even think Deep Research knows what coaching. All right, let's go to, all right, let's do Deep Research on iCharles. Let's fire that out. That is in the iCharles. Let's fire that out. Let's do a pin. Let's have you commit, and then you're getting drafted. You're getting dropped to the minors. Is this the spec? Yeah. Okay. You know what? No. We'll keep you. We'll keep you up here. We'll bring you down because this markdown says 100% of the 18 items have shipped. There you go. The only item that generally cannot be done from the session is literally the $1 test card. Swipe at... Do you understand that Stripe has something called a sandbox? Hello? Okay. All right. Here we go. iCharles alone is a... Oh, okay. What I want you to do is just the public-facing website. And the menu options at the top. That's it. We'll start there. We'll see what they say. Because I was going to go into Charles Boatenston's triathlete, devotionals. No. We'll see what this guy says. We'll see what this guy says. All right. Can you only have 2 side-by-sides? Can you only do 2 side-by-sides, or can you do 3? I think you could do 3, right? Let's do coaching next. D-plan on iCharles/community/coaching. All right, fire you out. You are in iCharles. Fire you out. You're getting pinned. And this is the spec. Nope, that's the deep research. Okay. All right. Let's do this all at once. Unless they're not going to hit different areas, projects. All right. Let's fire that out. We got to get something up and running, because I got to work with these 3. Research and audit the projects. Oh yeah. No, you're getting dropped. You're done. You're out of the majors. You're out of the majors. Deep plan. Can you do a 3rd one? No. You can only do. All right. Let's move you over there. All right. Okay, the coaching. Here we go. I scanned the existing coaching already implemented cohort sessions. Before I draft a plan, I need to know intent. Redesign, rebuild to the surface, and expand on the pain or opportunity. What triggered this? Audience. Yeah, what? Maybe there's just not enough built. Maybe there's not enough. Before I draft a plan, I need to know what kind of deep plan you want. First of all, if you look at it visually, it looks like crap. It's probably one of the worst things I've ever seen visually at any time on the internet, especially when it's live. So visually, it looks terrible. The coaching area is somewhere where members of the community can have a coaching session. This is essentially a call that is live on via start a call feature that we have in the community. So it's a whole interface, coaching interface. On the right side is the coaching sessions, the future coaching sessions. It's using the Stripe API key to charge people. There is a calendar view that is built in the projects. I want that to also be visible just for me and seeing that. Obviously, there's a permissions level that is for the admin versus each of the members. We need a basic framework right now. I don't want to go too deep. So you say just use Codex? Just based on yesterday, we should not be in this position. Based on yesterday, we should not be in this position. I'm very close. Based on what Alex Finn did live, I was very impressed with, because it essentially, it built the photo using their, GBT Photo 2? Is that what they're talking about? And it built it almost to the exact, he just built like a basic, I think, CRM or whatever. And I was like, I was highly impressed with it. I was highly impressed. Okay. So this, it does that on all of them. What is the scope? What is the audience? What are the constraints? And what is the, okay. First of all, Botenston.com, which is the Botenston website, should not have been built upon, but it was built upon. So first we need to reverse the actual Botenston.com website back to having it as a placeholder. You instead are building what will be in the Botenston.com should I have it, because it's going to be on Botenston.com, should I have it on Botenston.com / yeah, let's do that. You know what? Let's do that. Obviously, it spelled my name completely wrong. We'll do, because no one's going to know it except for obviously you guys. Actually, it was projects.botenston.com, but that's the back end. I avoid Cloyd where I can Codex for the back end, Gemini for the front end. Yeah, I was very impressed with the front end of Claude. I'm sorry, of Gemini. I'm very close to go into that combination. I am very close because it was completely redesigned beautifully after Codex couldn't design it well when I went to use anti-gravity. The issue is that I think I went to the $250 plan, and it was, I don't know, what are the lower plans? They probably have lower plans. What are their plans? Was it their $250 plan? Like, I feel like, I don't know if I want to be signing up unless I'm right at the end of my Claude subscription, because it's too much. It's way too much to just be holding on to all these subscriptions. Essentially, Botenston.com is going to be where all of the intake will be happening that people want things built. Right now, I want you to not build it on the main Botenston.com. That is a placeholder website that you need to revert back to what it was. It was a real estate placeholder image, or page, I should say, that took in people's emails. What I want you to do is build the public-facing intake website at Botenston.com/beta. That is going to be where you build it, not on the main Botenston.com. So it's Botenston.com/beta is where you're going to be building the website. People are able to put in what they want built, whether it's a website, whether it is a restaurant, whether it's a event planning, whatever. You can see some examples that are on there right now, a showcase. They can start a proposal. The proposal then goes into the area within the projects on iCharles. This is the URL. Obviously, it spelled my name wrong. Sheesh, brutal, brutal. Botenston.com. There we go. Let's take that out. Yeah, I might go to Codex because, oh crap, you gotta delete and then put it in. Botenston.com. Oh, it links it? You gotta delete it? That's weird. I might go to Codex. I might go to Codex. Because when I was building complex, Codex was unreal. And they're very generous. Projects. And only approved members from me will be able to see that menu option and that page. And they will be able to submit their own proposal back to the person who wants something built. They share the same interface, they just have different permissions on what they view based on the pages. So it's under projects. This is way too slow. Projects.botenston.com is what the client who wants something built sees, and that exact same interface is here. Copy. What the client sees is built here, sees with the exact same interface. different permissions on what they view on the pages, so it's under projects at Opus, and that is what the client sees, is what the member builder sees. Okay. Got it. The headline is, we're following survives the rebuild, currently skips cohorts, habits, become a coach, discover. F out of here. What are you talking about? When was that built? Become a coach. No, it's not become a coach. What? No, I don't want this to be about becoming a coach. People who are members are able to do a one-on-one session with me as the admin. This has nothing to do with other people becoming coaches. Okay, keep it, demote. For number one, I'll leave it up to you because the front end looks like absolute smoking pile of trash the size of North America. I don't know what the coding actually looks like, but the front end looks like somebody got punched in the face 350 times with a metal bat. Admin, yes, I am the only one that is getting coached, and the member picks time slots that are available from ones that are available. They cannot request time. Yes, for number three, I'm the only coach. Yes, reuse the same calendar, so it is the same database. So I understand where I have coaching sessions and where I can be booked by people who are looking to have projects. It's the same interface, it's the same database, it's just wired to each area. Based on the user. I don't know, that might get too complicated. That might get too complicated. Okay. Got it, much sharper picture, two-sided marketplace, two intake fronts. Okay. Boat and stint. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, Chuck, I'm feeling the same thing, dude. Yesterday, it was humming. Anytime you saw in number one, stint.com, it is my last name. Boatandstint.com. Dude. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Mac Whisperer, man, you got some jokes on you. You got some jokes on you. This is, yes, that's the project. Okay, anytime you see stint, it is my last name. The client and member builder share the same interface and coding, but at different URLs. Okay, so let's make this abundantly clear what we're talking about. That is projects.boatandstint.com, and the member builder is, there we go. You already got it. Let's put that there. Okay. Approved gate. Today the menu is tier gated, paid members. You want to only members you explicitly approve. Yes. For number three, that is exactly it. It is first of all, going back to number two, you have to go back on the business side to the old real estate interface, but then build everything out on, I gotta type in the, oh, whoops. I did it in there. Let's take that out. Builder, blah, blah, blah. Share the same interface. For number 3, you have to be going back to number 2. You have to go back to the business side, which is Botenstein.com, to the old real estate interface, but then build everything on backend is backend logged in client is projects.botenstein.com. The front end public marketing site is botenstein.com/beta. Yes, that is the exact same. Yes, admin sees that. Is that the model? Yes, that's exactly the model. We got something right. Congratulations. Congratulations, you got something right. Number 4, yes, that's exactly it. Yeah. Do you want some ideas? Then let's go to this crap website. I'm about to throw up. Can someone get me a barf bag? Someone get me a barf bag. Someone get me a barf bag. Okay. You go from this. This is what you built yesterday. Go from this to this to this to this. Like, what in that? What was the peyote that you were smoking? All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do that. So you have an idea. You have an idea what you just did. This is the abuse you gave me. Sheesh. Absolute monstrous 3 builds. That was 3 monstrous. My brother in Christ, this is brutal. You can't just bark at the LM like that. If it was building a house, then you yell at an ugly house. Make it nice. Would you expect great results? All right. If the guy is not building up to code, would you be like, oh, actually the frame is not hammered into the studs in the floor? Or would be like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, you know what? Screw you, Dr. 460N4IR3, but I will delete it because of you. All right. Showcase. You can't just bark at it. You gotta be nice to the LLM. Yes, number 5 is correct. Okay. Examples were attached. That's not going to get through. But we'll leave that there. We'll leave that there. All right. Slot model. No, we're not doing slot model. Reoccurring availability. Yes, for number 1, it is reoccurring availability. And I will be able to put in manual one-offs as well, so C. Sessions are chosen by me, and obviously since we're bringing in Stripe, everything must be automated. So when I create a session, when someone books a session, they're automatically charged through Stripe. And only when they are charged through Stripe are they put onto the calendar and approved. The calendar has a call session. We have something that we have built which is start a call that's within the community feature, that URL, a unique token is created and put within the calendar and emailed to the person who has the call. The admin calendar location, when you load the coaching, should you see the unified master calendar, or does the unified calendar go to community admin coaching? No, that's a stupid idea. Or coaching admin calendar, that's also a dumb idea. It goes here. That goes in here. Because we're doing coaching. Admin is for admin stuff. This is coaching stuff. Let's go there. But thank you for the question. Am I being nicer? Am I being nicer, Dr. 460N4IR3? I'm trying to help, bro. What is BR? Oh, brother? Bruh. Bruh. Oh, you're number 3. You're number 3. Legacy data. Current coaching cohorts, sessions, tables have data for the rebuild. Yeah, for number 4, all of that needs to be wiped out. All that is nonsense. Reuse? What is this, the 90s and we're recycling? We don't recycle anymore. Oh my gosh, bro. What skill did you create? Bruh. But now worries, have fun. Huh? But no worries, have fun. Oh, is that what it is? 4 IR? Are the what? Auto translate. What? You're telling me that username actually means something? You're telling me that username actually means something? What does Google say? What does Google say? What does Google say? Yeah, we're looking to decode. Decode. Let's see what the doctor says. Why would I do that? It's dragon fire if you translate letters. Okay. Oh. Dragon fire or dragon air decodes as. Hold on. What? How did you get 4 and A on your keypad? When you do a type in number? Is that it? Is that what you're doing? Let's see the keypad. 4. No, my keypad is GHI is 4. Why is this community attack at someone aiming to help? Oh boy. Oh boy. Listen, I'm from New York City. I'm from the Northeast. This is called conversation. I'm sorry if you feel attacked, but this is how we talk in the Northeast. Where are you from, sir? Okay, let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so now we got some specs. We got some specs. Let's see, based on that, oh yeah, it's gotta be in project. Oh no, crap. I gotta redo that last one because I didn't open it up to, no, D plan, 1 second, let's come back to you. That's also a D plan. Where is the spec? Oh, so you're saying just go within the spec? All right. Go. All right, I like that better. I'm so used to handing it off. Sign off gate, trade-offs I made for you. Wipe over, yes. Full refund window, 15-minute pay, hold 24-hour full refund, yes. Okay, we could add that in. Does this capture everything? Definitely add in PR4. Oh, hopefully add in. Sheesh, come on. Dude, Whisper Flow is absolutely brutal right now. Community attack. Oh. No, I know. That one I know. If you thought that was attacking, you should never come to a family party because it is off the hook. Everyone's just making fun of each other and it's hilarious. And everyone laughs at it. Like Goodfellas was a comedy. Add in PR4 and go build. Hitting an open item, pausing rather than, okay, the current session gallery Bosun was added in the commit. There is no earlier real estate themed page in this repo's history. Before that had a minimalistic hero, also not real estate. Yes, 2 possibilities. This is it. This is it. Okay, no, this is it before that. This is it. Gotta go back to this. Go to this. Okay, good hit, good hit, good hit, good hit, good hit. All right, we got 6 in here. YouTube just called. Their servers are breaking. Their servers are breaking. They said, Charles, stop it. Stop it. Don't get up to 10 digits. Got it. Restoring Botenston. Okay, good. All right. Yeah. You know what's funny is my... There we go. All right, now let's... Those are going. Those are going. Those are humming. Those are humming. Let's close this. And then put this underneath there. So I know that those are humming. Now we got to go to Deep Plan on iCharles. Deep Plan, what I want you to do is a public-facing website, iCharles, and the menu options at the top. Okay, now this is deep planning. The blog triathlon faith events. Okay, yes, that's the only ones. Okay, phase 1, redesign overhaul. I don't think I should do a visual overhaul. It does need it though. Menu options. Yes. What I want you to do is expand on the actual website to include it to be more personalized around me, Faith, triathlons, the community that we're building, the vibe coding community, me streaming live on YouTube, my Instagram, where I market. It is revolving around me. Also, there is the, because it doesn't know my last name, I got to type it in, botenston.com. Enterprises. That's just so stupid name, Boston Enterprises. Let's see. Which I think I just want to like add on to it. The blog essentially is what I'm learning during coding, design, database, building a company, transitioning from being a real estate agent since March of 2009, and then I started my own company in April 2014. Personal development. It's enticing people to read the blog, join the community. The design is very, very modern. I love it now. We are building upon that and building upon more live content as well. Menu options. Yes, keep those. For the menu options, yes, we'll keep all of those. And by the way, for the events, that is people interested in meeting up publicly at my office to do either vibe coding or live streaming, content creation, ideas, entrepreneurs, creators, whatever, coming together. For number 3, I'll go with what you deem as best on what I just said, where I am the guide and they are the hero, whoever the visitor is. That's based off of, oh gosh, I gotta remember his name. Did I misspell my name again? Somewhere? Oh gosh, you're right. Good call. Stephen Miller? No, that's the guy in the Trump administration. Oh my gosh, who's the guy that wrote, he's got a huge amount of books, something Miller. Anyway, it's based around that. Should I even look that up? Yeah. Who's the guy that wrote the books on You Are the Guide and the Customer's the Hero? His last name is Miller. Dude, I read 4 of his books too. Yeah, here we go. Donald Miller. Boom. Boom. Donald Miller. Story branding. Business Made Simple. I read all of these. Hero on a Mission. Did I read those? I don't know. But that's all. I think I did video that's based off of. You think that's good? Paul. Where's there a Paul? Where's there a Paul? Okay. Those are great books if you want. That's based off of On This Topic. Reference points. Any sites whose 5-coding structure you want to channel? What? Tim Ferriss? What the heck? Tim Ferriss. I haven't heard that name in years. What is he doing? He's 48? Dude, he's young. He made it big, young. He was probably like early 30s. Ryan Holiday, I used to follow him. I read one of his books. I forgot what he wrote. Short King, baby. He's got a short king. How many people he's got following? 1.9? 1.7. Is he getting numbers? Oh, he's getting numbers. My boy's getting numbers up there. Wow. Okay, those are weird though. 220? 220. That's weird. Huh. Good for him, man. Being in the game that long is hard. Being in the game that, wow, he's got tim.blog. Did he, Seth something that wrote the daily blog, did he take that from him? Well, blogging is good. Do people read blogs anymore though? You know, when you start listening to, get out of here. Get out of here. All right, let's close out. Flow music. All right, we'll look into that later. All right, let's go into something that looks relatively good. All right. No, I thought the name was Paul Miller. Paul Miller? No. Stephen Miller is the guy that works with the Donald. The Donald. Any sites whose vibe structure you want to channel? Nate Ellis, Peter Levels. Yeah, I have no reference point. I've got no reference point. For 5, for 4. All right, let's send that out. Plan migration. Let's put these all into the same. Research. What was where's the other one? Set up a project's specification. Is that the spec guide? Oh yeah, no, we got to sunset that. That was this. Unpin. That is, was that the, yep, deep plan. Deep plan. Deep plan. So it's a community that's coaching. Where's the deep design? Oh yeah, what about this? Open tasks waiting. I'm not using the, all right, let's see what you're at. 200, 217, yes. Secret handoff needs your call before execution. Todd Streaks tab tracks personal habits, not community engagement streaks. Your Todd Sunset decision likely doesn't apply. Confirm or revise. Okay, I see what they're saying there. Live state. Okay. Wow. So that added a lot potentially to right here. Wonderful. We got to restart the server. Wonderful. Actually involves the open decision. Todd Streak. I am so hungry right now. Did I have anything to eat? I did. What time is it? 1 o'clock? I should not be this hungry at 1 o'clock. I should not be this hungry at 1 o'clock. That is a fact. I'll go with your recommendations. The Streaks is obviously a habit tracker, and the security has to go for all of the community and sub-pages of the community, and then keep going on any gaps that you missed, and restart the server. Unless it was restarting in the background. Nope. All right. Restart the server. Okay. Nope. Let's go with that. All right. Okay, let's go to the top so I know what I'm looking at. All right, so we got the, oh, that's the spec. Whoops. Oh, crap. Was I in the spec area? Is that the one running? No, you gotta be kidding me. Projects. D-plan. All right, we need to put that there. D-plan for iCharles, coaching, projects. Oh, crap, they're both doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing. Okay. That was, oh no, that was the migration. Okay. Woo. Oh, don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. All right, that was the migration. I thought that was doing the, what I committed. Okay, options, your call. Finish the coaching refractor. Patch the routes. Yes, I want you to do all that. I want you to do all that in the order in which you recommend. Wow, that was only phase 0. What was the context? 100 something? 132? All right, so this was iCharles. This is the projects. This is the coaching. This is the iCharles. Was there a fourth one? Yes, there was, right? Or no? Blog? No, that was a cron job that needed to, oh yeah, that was, yeah, get that out of there. Fix inner field, what was this one? Okay, yeah, good. All right, so we got 3. This is a deep plan, okay. These are the only 3 that are working right now. Actually, 4 are working. Okay, restarting the, is anything, okay, here we go. Got it. Okay, phase, all right, let's go, let's go. Got it. So the requirements, round 2, 5 questions. Boatenston Enterprises placement, pick one. Dedicated work or companies, page in the public surface. Real estate, is this, oh, iCharles. Dedicated work companies page. No, that needs to be in the home page. Okay. Yeah, that needs to be in the home. Vibe coding community is a facet of the existing iCharles community, standalone sub-brand with its own homepage. Yes. These are good questions. Live YouTube, Instagram surfacing, which of these you want in priority order? Live, already there, keep it. Okay, I gotta talk about that. For number 3, yes, we're gonna keep the live offline in the navigation. We're gonna keep that for A. B, we're going to Auto pull, so yes. C, yes. D, yes. And you will have these social icons in the footer. So whatever recommended order you think we should do it, we will do that in. I will leave up the recommendation up to you. I think we should have in the middle of the blog a newsletter sign up. At the end, join the meeting, or I'm sorry, join the community. I don't know if there is in the community admin area an area that collects emails. There is one for collecting for events, but I don't know about for the, and there is one for the going live. I know that. Yeah, let's try and make, well, the blog definitely has live content that needs to be updated every 3 days. So we need to schedule that out. That's based on going through my YouTube videos, listening to the transcriptions of my YouTube videos. It's maybe going through the build, seeing what's changing, what I'm learning, what I'm doing, what I like, what I'm interested in, what I'm talking about. The triathlon, that should be wired into the back end area of my triathlon coach. And that has the live events and workouts that is pulled in from the database, which is on intervals.icu. Faith, there should be a devotional created every morning and night. Maybe we could just do once a day. The events will have that as meeting up. Right now, that can be a static page. All right. Oh, oh, okay, now I answered all that. All right, what's going on? How we doing in the chat? Let's refresh. Let's go. Okay, we have projects now, and we have coaching. Oh boy. I know it's just the first one, but I guess. Oh my gosh. We might need to go to Codex. That is brutal. How do you go from building this to like, oh, look at that. Look at that. We finally deep audit. Oh, that's clean. That's clean. And then this disappears on the onboarding. Like I was humming yesterday. All right. This woman, separate the problems. Content goes in a copy deck. UI needs specifics about what's off. Make the navbar and sidebar components. Build once, reused on every page. Site's looking good. I will just paste that into the chat because UI needs specifics about what's off. Yeah, that is true. I think we need to do a run on iCharles from Impeccable. Okay, requirements. Round 3, final round, 5 questions. Blog automation pipeline, there's a workspace blog drafts, Q4. Yes, I did see that. I think that was the legacy. Let's go paste that in. This is the legacy, I think. It should be community/admin. iCharles /community /admin. Let me bring this down for a second. And I'll bring this down for a second. One of them is legacy. Interesting. Interesting. No. /admin. Oh. It forwarded it on. That's weird. It goes to WS. Should be this. For number 1, the URL should be this. Delete that /WS. Anything with a WS. Actually, no. Because then it's going to maybe go into. Delete that. We'll go WS /blog grabs. Unless it's wired to something. All right. Voice prompt. Should the new Chrome auto draft, auto review queue you approve before publish safer? Yes, you are going to auto draft, load it up into here, and I will publish. Use an open router AI model that you recommend based on the free models. Yes, for number 2, that's already wired. And it should be wired from the back end to the front end. For number 3, that also should be wired. Confirming we add a newsletter subscriber email source. Yes. Dedicated? Okay. I'll go with your recommendation on the newsletter. And the Twitter, we're going to not have on the website. The only is going to be the YouTube and Instagram. And for the YouTube, it is the first @ not the blogs. And no, there will be no TikTok and no LinkedIn. Dude, TikTok? Oh my gosh, that place is an absolute dumpster fire. That's as bad as my build right now. Oh my gosh, dude. I created content on Twitter. Maybe I was a little over the top. I got, 2,500, 3,000 subscribers or whatever the heck they're called in 30 days. I got over 100,000 views in the first 30 days on my videos. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll get monetized. I know people that are making monetizations and everything else. And dude, I was getting DMs. There's absolutely unhinged people out in the world connected to the internet. I had to get rid of my, I sent him that skill because he doesn't come from a programming field of work, so he don't knows the technical terms. No, he doesn't. What the heck is this thing? All right. Yeah, I was like, and my stuff is public, like where I work. Everything I do is public. My YouTube, my Instagram, my LinkedIn, my brother's public, my sister's public. I think I'm good here. I think we'll leave this to people who are also a little unhinged. And I was getting served up the weirdest videos too. It was like girls in New York City complaining about dating, and I'm like, what? Like, I'm a guy. Like, where were those in the DMs? Oh, dude, I was getting I was getting death threats. I was getting, I was getting more calls too. And it wasn't saying spam. So I'm like, I was getting text messages. It was weird. It was weird. Because if you consider it, you have the Dunning-Kruger effect, where they say 10% of the population, so that's 50% women, 50% guys. So it's 5% women, 5% guys that are just not there for society. You just have to let them live based on helping them through life. That's the best way to say it. I think some of them are attached to the TikTok. They're definitely in the see, there you go. That can be. We can remove this on Open Router for Open Router. And definitely delete. Sign up gate. Does this capture everything specifically? Confirm or correct? ICU is wired. Yes. For your first one about intervals, that should be wired. I don't know if it's on a CRON job right now. I don't know if it actually works, but it's definitely wired end to end between Garmin intervals and my database and my triathlon interface. For the newsletter, definitely click subscribe is required. In other words, a double opt-in. Find out about the faith, that should be on a CRON job as well. Once you're done with that, let's go ship it. Let's go ship it, boys. Yeah, it's funny. I don't know. Coming from a hockey background, played rugby, fraternity, like my world is radically different than many people's. Like my worldview is like some people who live in the middle of nowhere, they're connected to the internet, they think the internet is real, like what happens on the internet is real life. Like I'm in group text messages with buddies that, they're married, they have multiple kids, so they're completely, they've been snipped. And I don't want to become that guy when I become a husband. Like, I'm not gonna, bow down. But they'll send me stuff. I'm like, bro, this happened one time in a flyover state in the middle of the country. This isn't like a global problem. People think like one little isolated incident is happening all over the place, especially when they see news in New York City. People come in here and they're like, oh my gosh, I heard this about New York City. Is like, I'm like, dude, I've lived in New York City for 20 years. I've seen wild stuff when it comes to like wild stuff, but I've really never seen anything bad. Like you just get used to like normal, like a guy's taking a number 1 or 2 somewhere and you're like, okay, well that stinks that he's doing that. Or you just chalk it up as, it's New York City. You're bound to see something wild happen. And then I make TikTok videos going mega viral, not mega viral, but going viral. And I'm like, it's like I'm talking to those crazies in TikToks. And I'm like, all right, I'm good here. This serves no purpose besides potential violence against my life. I'm gonna delete my account and I'm never gonna log in and I'm never gonna view other. Plus there's so much hatred. There's just like hatred served up all over the place. A lot of these girls that are frustrated, like these videos that are going to get served up, I'm like, dude, if I ever said this video, you'd call me a loser. This woman makes a video and you're like, maybe it's not the guys. All right, Charles, let's do what you're paid here to do. Okay. All right. This boy's been sitting here. Sorry, brother. Your red light's been sitting there. I couldn't drive. Oh my gosh, dude. This MCP is the bane in my side. I verified the PR, returned. Oh my gosh, all right. Gotta do this for you. I think that's a big part of it. How do I get this MCP up and running again? That, you know what? That's the problem right there. All right, you know what I need to do? Allow open router, allow OpenAI compatible keys, allow OpenAI, allow, there you go. There you go. Do not send this prompt. You're real estate vids, right? Any listings? What were in your DMs? Yeah, no, I was in real estate for 17 years, or still am. I'm phasing out of it because I just see the writing on the wall. I read the news today. Like, the world is going to be a massively different place, and we're just slowly kicking the ball down. You know, we're involved. Let's just go over some major areas. Let's look at the government. Every person in the government, 98% allegedly, my opinion, are completely corrupt. People still think it's Republican and Democrat. It's just, oh, okay, these people like me, I'll become a Republican. Oh, these people hate me, okay, I'll go to the other side. You know, you just find whatever. It's like a friend group, and then they all go in, and then they do the bidding of major corporations, and they're not beholden to any of their people. All right. Let's go with, I couldn't drive this. Okay, we need to design the blog journey redesign. All right, let's go to a new session because I cannot do. How do we get this up and running to ensure that a new session does not kill an old session or a continued session? When you are doing the session, you need to spin up a new local host, one that's not in use, do a full pass, making sure visually you are seeing what you just coded. And then when the session is done, you delete the session so you don't bloat the RAM or any memory and slow down the server. There was something that it was asking me to all right, I got to log into my at-home Claude AI. Am I on? Oh, I'm on a VPN. Okay. Yes, Claude, I am human. Okay. I need you to give me, actually, let's open VS Code. Let's open VS Code. Visual Code. Let's go VS Code and do this in Visual Code. Hello. All right, let's go. Oh, that's a place. In Brooklyn, that's available. Let's go to Applications. Let's go to Visual Code. Visual Code, why did that not open? Dude, Visual Code is 900 megs. That is a serious build right there. Let us go into, oh no, it was SSE. Okay, why? Let's go new. Let's go Claude. I need to go into my Mac. I need to go to my Mac Studio. Signed out. Okay, how do I... What was the letter? Was it Y? No. U? No. R? What was the shortcut to SSH into... I'll just do... Oh my gosh, come on. Dude, I used to use Visual Code all day long. Anyone use Visual Code anymore? Or is that just sunset? Is that gone? Gone with the wind? Let's go. Okay. Are these butting heads? Are these butting heads right now? Okay. Never had a TikTok installed and I cannot stand that level of stupid content. It's not Reaper or Demo a long time because all they have are the same sponsors. But yeah, real estate issue or local governed. Yeah. The richest places I use VS Code because I type my own code and Copilot is pretty good. What do you think happens with Cursor? That's a real question. I was talking to a guy from Vercel upstairs, or he works upstairs for Vercel. He's in the sales department. And I was like, what do you think is going to happen to Cursor? Is it like DeepMind where they just bought those people and just brought them over to Google? You know, like OpenAI is like, I'm going to buy Peter Steinberger because of OpenClaw. I'm going to buy Cursor because Elon is, you know, they're all competing. All right. Okay, here we go. Good news. Is already configured. Yeah, I know, which means that each session gets its own Chrome profile. Okay, sessions don't share. Perfect. Singleton lock. They don't kill each other. Perfect. We love that. We like peace in the MCP world. All right, continuing on. What's missing from your workflow? Free port discovery. When verifying, don't hard code. Okay, clean up on session. Yes. Want me to wire a stop hook that this was working yesterday? Yes, wire that up, but we also had something, I thought, that after the session was done, it automatically killed the session and freed up the RAM. It was working yesterday and then it broke. And then it was asking me to, Cursor will continue working because they got good marketing and people don't do research. I think Cursor is the only. Yeah, but they're at like enterprise levels. Like these are big companies that are using verified services all. Okay, so apparently the dashboard is potentially working. Let's see. This is bringing over, I don't think it's dashboard. Okay, so this brought over sidebar reduced to 8 items. Wow, dude. Let's go to triathlon. Let's not go to sleep. See how terribly I've been sleeping lately. Let's go here. Let's go here. Oh, it added it into the admin area. Oh. Interesting. Let's see if the sleep works. The sleep works. Security. Open follow-ups, triathlon writer. Oh yeah, my coach for triathlon is called Marcus. AI thought of that one, and I haven't changed it. Yes, triathlon security into yes. Allow. Streaks reconciliation. Is there anything within this build that we need to continue doing? Are there any gaps we missed? Is there anything that's not wired up? Is everything pulled in from the database? Nothing is hard-coded, nothing's mock data. It's gonna come back with a big, all right. Did this fire up? Isn't exposed this session? Dude. Isn't exposed this section. Smoke. Okay. What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? That was weird. NSA, I promise I didn't do it. It was Lee Harvey Oswald. All right, let's bring you up. Let's pin you. All right, so apparently they did something better on the iCharles website. Let's reload the briefs. Probably nothing, yeah. Coaching. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Still looks like absolute garbage, but we got somewhere. Okay, we got somewhere. It still doesn't look good, but that looks brutal. That looks brutal. Let's see what the website looks like. All right, this is exactly what it looked like before, right? Yeah, this will need to be, okay. Day streaming, that's a lie. All of those need to go. I like the user experience a little bit better. All right, we need to get this thing up and running. We need this up and running. Wired tested summary. Okay. For the session was correct. Flags in your... Is there anything else with this to make sure that every new session and potentially any existing session can now utilize this Chrome Dev MCP? All right, fellas. 1:30, see you tomorrow. Let's vibe code this baby. Let's go, let's go. Later, Aldo. Enjoy the city. It looks like it's overcast. And let's see, what's the temperature in the city right now? It is 50 something. Okay, there you go. Why is this a thing though? Congrats on your meetings. Has anyone noticed that the iPhone software has just gotten a lot slower? It's not even loading. Not even loading. Okay, so this is moving iCharles, or Todd to iCharles. Triathlon. Okay, other gaps. Open decisions. Triathlon Sunday, Crone. Yes. Discord identity. We can cut off the Discord and just use, for the open decisions, Triathlon on Sunday. Shared security module, absolutely. Yes. I don't know what you mean by the Todd cleanup window. And do all of the items above that need to still be done. That's Discord. It's good, fantastic. 3 gaps to close. Existing won't pick it up. Restart those sessions or run that. Hard crash safety. If Cloud Code crashes, okay, concurrent sessions are already fine. Each session spawns its own. Yes, that's the way it should be. Also worth saving a note so future me doesn't re-deriv this. Has anyone ever seen that? Re-deriv this. Doing both now. Yeah, we need visual passes. We were humming yesterday, and then I found out that none of the sessions were closing, and then there was like 23 gigs opened of RAM, and then I had to close all the sessions because it would open a session, it would do the visual test, and then it would just leave it open. And then my whole computer was restarting by system prompts within the Mac. The Apple was doing it itself because it was running so impeccable when doing front-end design. Yes, good idea. Good idea. Pausing here. I think that's the, okay. Pausing here, P2, okay. Go forward with P2. P or 2, whatever. It'll know. It'll know. What's the context? 176? It's so weird. These context windows, they're either doing a lot for less tokens, which I don't believe, or they're like 176 and it's like, all right, we're done. It's like, bro, at least get a 2 in front of it before you come back here. Visit coaching. Okay. Okay, all 5 now live. Give me the bad news. Visual pass wasn't available. All right, fine. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. That's the projects. I'll do the visual pass, even though this one is the coaching. So the coaching, there we go. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, we got to use impeccable. We got to use impeccable. Oh, that's all. Man, there must have been a lot wired because this looks like sin. That looks like sin, dude. We got to get this up and running. Done, one piece. Activation requires your Aqua system. Domain does not support Claude's non-Aqua context. Run this once in the terminal app. Oh gosh. Yeah, there's your visual. There's your visual. And I need to connect into my Claude remotely. So I can. We need to remove the line that's stopping you from running your own terminal prompts because you are within my Mac Studio. I am remote from the Mac Studio. So whatever line that is, you need to be able to remove that. I don't know if that's smart or not, but there are so many times. Let's ask Google. Let's see what Google says. Google's gonna say it's stupid, so that was a dumb idea. Okay. Anyone? Okay, so you're committing. Anyone else committing? This might be, no, it's not. Okay. Yeah. The screenshot shows, yeah. See, this is what I mean. Charles needs a visual pass too. This doesn't. That's the local host. This is the projects. The projects need a visual pass too. So the projects, no, that's the security. Let's go into coaching. That's what happens. That's what happens when the MCP is freaking down. Let's go into projects. Yeah, look at this, sin. Look at that. You gotta go to confession for this. You need to get your sins absolved for giving me that as acceptable. Oh boy, I don't even know what I just coded. Oh, Charles. Boy, your ancestors were proud of you. You are oh crap, now we're committing against each other. Stop. All right, let's go over there. We'll add and continue. Live. Okay, so it already did 2. Already did 2, what? Let's go back to 100. Now let's go to iCharles. That was let's get out of there. Let's go into iCharles homepage. Let's do a refresh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we got to do impeccable. You've got a company in your head. Let's get it shipped. Well, I also don't want to join you in confession, so I will keep my mouth shut. Let's go there. Claude came back and said, our ability to, that was a projects. This is for here. There you go. We need to, looks clean and functional. You called that clean and functional? Oh. what jumps out from the screen, where's the gap? If you call that clean and functional, then I am a 6'10" billionaire. You now have access to the Chrome Dev MCP tool to do visual passes. I want you to do that now. All right, is this guy in the background? Is he actually doing something? Oh my gosh, you gotta have a dot next to yourself, sir, so I know to come back to you. Okay, so now, screenshot received. The new homepage render spotted 5th community orphans now. All right, did this guy land? All right, so this is Todd coming over to, okay, so cleanup. Architecture change. Damon was in the wrong shape for your remote context anyway. Current cleanup. Together these cover. So this question, I need to ask it every time, and it's, don't forget to use impeccable. Yeah, I think I'm going to use that on the website. Is this working? Essentially, the end-to-end journey is you automatically do a visual pass on what you are building. This is mandatory on every single time you are coding. You pull up your own local host that's not currently in use. You don't kill any ones that are in use. And you open up your own local host. You visually look at what you just coded. You then change anything if it looks like AI slop. When you are done and you are satisfied after looking at what you did, you then design better or code better, and then you relook at it, and then when you're completely satisfied with it, you then kill the server so you don't keep the RAM open and bloat the system.
Well, actually, now that you put it that way, I think actually, I should, I should really should be doing something else.
Wiring loop, generally open. Triathlon continuously sync. Sleep and auras mirroring. New workout. Okay. Learnings on Todd won't reflect on Charles. Okay. Partial. Let me be straight up. I actually only blah 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 da, 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 da. Yes, I want the sandbox. I called for the sandbox in the 4th inning. We're in the 9th inning, bro. Yes, do those two. We're in overtime and you're just putting on your pads to get onto the ice.
Charles, was that a hockey reference to playoff hockey? Was that playoff hockey a reference? Because there's been so many fights.
There is probably no other better sport. Olympics are up there when it's like track. But when it's close and the excitement, the buildup, then playoff hockey. They don't get paid anywhere near football, baseball, or basketball players, and they leave it on the ice. It's all for the Stanley. It's all for the Stanley. Do all of those now. Okay, you need to continue committing. Charles. Screenshot received. Yes. Okay, so if you are contented, as my mom would say, content or contented? Going to ship these now. Yes, ship it. Well, you have one that's committing right now, so we can't do you. Do you, boo? Do you, boo? Reload. All right, let's reload. What did you just add? Latest articles. All right, let's zoom in instead of. All right, this needs impeccable. This needs impeccable. This needs impeccable. What are we at? Wow. Fantastic. The menu is not even showing now. You need to do you got to do a visual. You got to do a Chrome Dev MCP pass, a visual pass on every single one of the pages, because it still not only looks like AI slop, but the menu option is completely invisible. Code better. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for the, yeah, it's, I don't know. Yesterday I was humming. Yesterday I built an amazing community. And then today it just was doing stuff that it wasn't doing. I might go to Codex and then use so the coaching, yeah. Do a Chrome MCP pass visual test on every one of the single pages. I know, I'm hurting the AI's feelings. I'm hurting the feelings of the AI. He's driven me to drink. Impeccable is the answer, brother. Yeah, I agree. I think we're gonna let these land. The issue is that the community needs to be wrapped in this. Or not the community, not the coaching. Yeah, the coaching needs to be wrapped in this. The coaching needs to be wrapped in the community. That's the best way to say it. It needs to be wrapped in the community. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're cooking with grease. The issue, that was the projects. Okay, ship those. Then you're gonna do a visual pass. What do you think should be you think it should be critique or audit? Probably an audit. I need an audit. Probably for, yeah. Reach for impeccable critique when you want an honest second opinion on something you already built. No, does it work? Not does it work, but is it any good? Let's do audit. Is the technical counterpart to critique. When impeccable critique asks, does this feel right? Impeccable audit, does this hold up? It runs accessibility, performance, theming. Yeah. We should do audit and then critique. Oh, okay. I get it now. One is design, and then the other is this even accessible and usable? Let's make sure we're not bumping heads. Dude, people are walking by looking in every... Which one is this? The coaching code must be wrapped within the community, like all the other menu options on the left side. Claude seems like it's got... Dude, I said that yesterday in one shot. This, I had a top nav bar, and then every single one of these had a sub bar right here. So like the top 1/8, 1/7 of the page was nav bars. I go to X and I'm like, okay, let's just copy it. And then it builds literally in one prompt. It built, okay, that pops out, it looks good. We have the messages there, we have the notifications there. Now we have better on the videos, videos look better, it fixed all of that. Then the spaces we have to work on, the chat is totally different. The chat is actually working. The messages are so much better. Like if I go in here, the messages are so much better. You have the hover card over their username. You can follow them. You can go to the profile. You can DM them. Dude, everything I did, all of this visual yesterday was done yesterday. Cleaned up how to actually reply. Coaching, next session. Okay, that's new. That's new. Wow. Okay, what a wonderful way to do that. And then it goes into that. Coaching needs to be wrapped within there. And then today I come in and I had 2 markdown files. One to build out how you guys as members are going to be making money, which essentially people on the outside world, it built this. Okay. Like, this is what it resorted back to. And then it puts the link to this. Like, what? What? How do you go from community and then it's really crap in the bed right now. It's not only troublesome, because Friday I had a major overhaul of the community, and then I had a design major overhaul, and now it's bumping menus above the fold where it's unscrollable. It's crazy. It's crazy, to be honest. You know, someone in the chat earlier today said that that they're giving you less tokens for less quality because they just cannot onboard all the people and everything that's going on right now. And I agree. It's like OpenAI knew they needed servers, so they started cutting all these crazy, wild, outlandish deals for servers, knowing they would need the server space. And ironically enough is that there's a story, I don't know if it's in here, it probably won't have it, but they didn't hit any of their targets, and they're going public. Anthropic, meanwhile, Tenant used Anthropic's code to fine-tune its new i3 AI model. Yeah, all these companies are, yeah, I was gonna say, they're building a iPhone that's foldable for 2K. That is crazy. On top of that, Anthropic just went from 12% in the enterprise range, or enterprise share of the enterprise accounts, to 40%. I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem. Like, we're looking at, stop that, now we're all committing at the same time. Let's have this fellow commit. When you go through the news, you understand that they don't care about regular people, they need the enterprise. They need the enterprise. You're both committing at the same time. Let's pause that. Continue in a second, and we'll continue. And then we'll send you, because your contacts window's 360, yeah. Should I bring this to a new? That was the, okay. We'll have to bring you to a new chat. We'll have to bring you to a new chat. And then I got a copyright strike yesterday. They're like, you have to remove these 30 seconds. I was like, okay. Like, this is an AI generated song. I don't know how we're, and I asked the guy in the comments, I have proof of that I can use his music. And he said, sure, it's AI anyway. You can use it for whatever you want. Like, who's gonna gatekeep AI? The guy's making thousands of dollars putting out AI music so other people can use it so he can get ad revenue. The song that I'm playing, I don't think it's this one right now, but the song that I start with has 680,000 views. That guy made probably 10K on ads, you know? All right, let's continue committing. Screenshots for your, All right. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna let these commit. Or we're gonna see where we're at. Because it was very frustrating. Yesterday, I did a huge brainstorm. Yesterday. And it created a sick markdown file for committing the projects and the coaching areas so we can do coaching. It didn't wrap it in the community, so it's orphaned somewhere outside of the community. In other words, it's orphaned out here. It looks terrible. You know, like this is, you could say it's all me, but I had an amazing brainstorming with it yesterday. And like I pinned down exactly how I want people who want to, say there's someone that wants a project built. I want some of my community members to build that project for that person. So they place a bid, or they place a project or a scope or whatever you want to call it. It goes into the community area. People who are already approved by me can bid on these scopes. And then you handle the money outside of there. There are legal contracts that we sign inside the community. And like, that's how members are going to be making their money. That's how members are going to be making their money. You know what I should have done was start with, like, this is what it built yesterday. You know, or even right now. I'm just going to focus on getting projects and coaching up to speed. So tomorrow it is within this. Otherwise, I'm going to go to Codex and then Gemini for the visual passes. Because it wasn't this bad yesterday. Like, yes, I take I'm not a coder. But to build this all yesterday, okay. What are you at now? 366? All right, we got to stop there. Let's commit this guy right here. Is there a handoff prompt that you want to give me? Because we're going to start a new chat. That needs to be faster. I'm sitting there all day. All right, we're gonna copy this because this was the original spec. And that is for I think we're just gonna work on, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do iCharles and we'll do impeccable. And then we're gonna do, the problem yesterday is I worked on too much and I just brought over stuff from my personal onto the community so you guys can use it. iCharles. We'll throw that through impeccable. The coaching and the projects /coaching/projects. We're gonna work on that. And we're gonna copy, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna copy that. We're gonna send that to make sure that the coaching is within the, okay, so we're gonna copy that prompt, or that spec, I should say. We're gonna put it, these were all the markdown files. We'll put that for coaching. Then we'll do deep analysis of iCharles. I think that's going to go through impeccable. I'm not even going to take that prompt because that clearly did not do anything fruitful. handoff prompt. Okay, we'll save that. This already did a visual pass, I think. Before, after. Did it do a visual pass? Okay, that has not done a visual pass. All right, let's take this prompt. That is for the projects. I want you to do a visual pass. Okay, this is going to be wins if we get this here. We wrap coaching within the iCharles project, or the iCode, or the community investigating. You're saying that the coaching should render inside. Found it. The pages need to explicitly be within the sidebar. Yes, exactly. Don't touch. All right, so let's go with this handoff prompt for next. Okay, we're migrating. Yes. So that's going to be big. So with task 2, don't touch that. Both rules are load bearing. Let's copy that. Let's undo you. Thank you for your service. You're getting unpinned. We're going to do new session. What am I at on context? 68%. Hopefully we blow right through that today. We'll go to projects because that's under iCharles and Todd. I'm going to send you. We're going to pin you. I think this has API keys, so I don't want to bring that up there. Oh no, that was the old one. Fix. Both wired. Is there anything else with this that you need to do? Are there any gaps? Do them now. So my Chrome Dev MCP tool was just crashing into each other, so we had to get around that. Okay. So this was iCharles. I'm just gonna do an impeccable. Continue to PR unless you redirect. Continue. Make sure you do visual. What are you at right now? Two and change, 300, 256. That's good. MCP tool. And then we'll, okay. Fix. 2 real gaps left, both documentations, memory, okay. No remaining infrastructure gaps. The only non-audible piece is me actually following the rule of your description. So you're good to go. I can close this out. It will definitely be fired up, a new session, not killing off old sessions in a new local host session, do visual passes, editing anything that's broken, then does a new visual pass, and that repeats until everything is wired and looking incredible on all screens. Then when it's done and satisfied, you then kill off the session so the RAM is offloaded. I think that has a lot to do with it, so I'll take full responsibility on that. That was blog redesign. Okay, no, that was a markdown file. Okay, depends on the rule. No system can force this. Okay, close it out. All right, you told me to close it out. Make sure that you do that. Let's close you out also. Okay, well, boys and girls, we have officially doing a visual sweep, and that is of the projects area. This is, okay, good. Okay, it's working. It's doing a visual test. Man, that's why I committed such bad stuff investigating. Okay, so let's make sure that this is wrapped in the, oh my gosh, this website. What did you do to me? What did you do to me? I can't even look at that. What did you do to me? All right, let's go to 100%. Let's go to coaching. All right, doesn't look good, but at least it's wrapped in here. You know what? At least it's wrapped in here. At least it's wrapped in here. Okay. Master calendar. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is something I can work with. Doesn't look good. I don't know if it's perfectly working, but I can work with this. What are we at? 411, this is the last thing you're getting. Just give you, if you see anything wrong based on the interface, based on what's not wired from the code or the database, make sure you fix that and then fire up a visual pass. Okay, so now it's gonna tell me what to fix. I understand I have to direct you, but I don't know if everything, I know you want me to direct you, but I wanna make sure that everything that's coded is actually wired up and working and is obviously pulled in directly from the database. All right, let's send that out too. There you go, so that gives a little context. The projects is not gonna be wrapped because that is, yeah, they went backwards on that. They went backwards on that. So if they get accepted, okay, that looks better. Still doesn't, okay, I like that menu on the right, that it goes down. This probably doesn't work. Yeah, that didn't work before. This doesn't work. Yeah, no, that's, yeah, this needs a lot of love. Needs a lot of love. Needs a lot of love. Man, the whole thing needs a lot of love. At least it's going through Cloudflare. All right, well, we're gonna come back tomorrow. I got a lot of work to do, so I actually make money because obviously, oh, it's 65. Look at that. 65. I got a lot of text I gotta get back to. I gotta get back to my hinges too, my hinge dates. All right, here's the handoff prompt. Do not touch. Okay, so essentially live state. Next up for the tasks. Okay, I think I want to move the Todd from admin into the, let's go into the community, because those are more personal. Those are more personal. Maybe build out my own personal database. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna build out my own personal database in the community, and it's only gonna be visual for me. Let's go on. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, boys and girls. Appreciate anyone that's came in here, anyone that stuck around, anyone that listened to the beautiful music. I gotta bring out my OBS to shut down. All right, I will.